With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes are filled to fill, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shazbin 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to ward because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning ban. It matters not if factory fun is child can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Sunday the 5th of March 2023. A later start than usual, to be honest. I wasn't sure if this was going to be happening or not. You know, it was a bit touch and go for a while, but lo and behold, I finally could do it right at the very last second. And let's not waste any time because Phil is going to go live very soon. Worst case scenario, we will just fucking pause this while I fucking finish selecting a bingo card. I'm still going to do it the usual way. I'm going to spin this bastard on wheel. I'm going to let that determine the criteria for today's bingo card. Spin, you bastard, spin some more. Phil Malcolm's chats. Mock's chat will be the criteria for today's bingo card shenanigans. So, I need a number, guys. I need a number in chat between 1 and 200. The first number in chat I see will be the card I pick for today's bingo fun. And, Auto Insane managed to fucking get ahead of me and say 168. As soon as I asked the question, the first number I saw was 168, so we're going to go to the 168 bingo card. Bear with me while I fucking get to the 168 bingo card, which will be the 169th result. And here we go. It's the card on the right hand side. I'm not even going to fucking go through the goddamn card. I am just going to fucking save it right fucking now. We can go through it once we get in the setup, you know, but I'm just going to save it right fucking now. So it wouldn't hurt. It's a card on the right hand side if you guys are curious. But yeah, there we fucking go. So I've saved the card right fucking now. Fantastic stuff. There we go. Good stuff indeed, good stuff indeed. That is the card saved. Fantastic. And it's Phil live yet. Still not fucking live yet. We're still fucking ahead of Phil by the way. By now. Utterly Insane is Lyle. So alright, so you rebranded yourself is what you're trying to say, Utterly. You rebranded yourself. I see now. Fucking indecisive bastard that can't decide my fucking name. So that'll make my DSP bingo winner list so annoying. So I need to make sure there's no stock accounts or alternative names. Right, okay. So yeah, there's not much to fucking talk about from what I missed on Saturday. You know, Phil didn't have a very successful day on Saturday with streaming. And yeah, we actually saw the re-emergence of two big bills. For the first time, I believe, this year, Phil dropped those three beautiful little words. Two big bills. Oh, when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, it's like we've come full circle. Once again, the re-emergence of two big bills. You know, it's just, you know, DSP just keeps on repeating history, or just constantly fucking repeat for Phil Burnell. He's always going to have two fucking big bills. Always, forever. His whole entire life will consist of having two big bills to constantly worry about and trying to fucking make sure he has enough money for. But there we fucking go. As you're able to see the card now on the screen, guys. So yeah, Aiden's apologising for being late. Don't tell Aiden I was very fucking late as well. Some people might think that they're fucking, you know, I was so late it almost didn't fucking happen. Right, so the game is ready to essentially go. We're just waiting for Phil to start the goddamn show, you know. So if I can go. Dasha says Big Bill was in AEW and Phil cloned him. So speaking of the old Rasson talk, I seen an interesting tweet there from TG Gamebox, which I'll quickly share with you guys. TG Gamebox said, I had some people asking me why there hasn't been any spending updates. Simple. Phil has not cracked the top 100 like ever. It's been a long time, it seems, since Phil has wailed so hard in WWE Champions that he has cracked the top 100 in these special events. But he has been getting new rosters, new people to add to his roster. He got Tech Razor. He's kind of hard to get. I don't know if making him 6-star is ideal. So there we fucking go. And so people are just asking, is it a sign of him spending is slowing down, whatever. I think his spending is slowing down a little bit, but I don't think it's because he's choosing to slow it down. The support for him has not been fucking that great for him at times. And also you got to keep in mind there is a new mobile game out there in that Street Fighter game. So it could be possibly spreading the cost, spreading the money across both different games, and he's trying to fucking... He's seen how good that fucking new game is. Right, Phil's about to fucking win his show, as you guys can see. He's got his fucking dumbass little, fucking clip thing going. So the card for today is meaningful, honest, alright, help, him explaining something, him saying disgusting reality, him being defense mode, there you go, what the fuck are you talking about, him mocking chat, that being said, him snorting, him drinking, him saying okay, him making an annoying T sound, him being racist, hooray to the racism card, it's a fucking debut, the racism fucking card, on the actual fucking, in the full fucking card. Him talking about food, him repeating the same point constantly, and him saying addition, and finally Phil saying excited, him messing with his phone, him giving good old prayer hands to his chat, him leaning a ban in, and him standing up randomly. That is a card for today's bingo shenanigans. If I miss anything, please tag me in chat, get miss anything on a card. I don't try miss things on a card, it just happens sometimes because I'm a stupid bastard. 25 out of 25 means one of you guys can fucking win a prize. So with all that being said, fingers fucking crossed, let's go. Phil Burnell's a bitch.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Welcome to the show. I am DSP. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're all busy having fun down here on Level 1. Today is Sunday, the 5th of March, 2023. We are halfway through my streaming week. Excuse me. And it is time to talk. It's time to talk about a few different topics. Today, the podcast is going to be way less me telling you things and more us talking about things, because what I'd like to do today on the show, particularly, I don't have a ton of topics to really discuss. I have like one news topic to talk about today. What I would really like to do is get a little bit of feedback, get a little bit of Q&A, get a little bit of going back and forth with you about certain topics. As I told you guys, there's a few things that we kind of need to determine in a short time frame here about projects moving forward. Notably, one of the ones that I feel is one of the more important ones. We got to determine, what would you guys like to see me do for a big React project, by the end of this month. Once a month, I'm going to be doing a big day-long React project over on DSP Reacts. Last month, it was the Pro Jared documentary, which did well. You guys enjoyed it. The stream did well. So I want to kind of stay in that same vein of once a month doing something as a big picture kind of a deal. And there's a lot of ideas out there going on that people have, and what I would like to do is discuss some of those today and go back and forth with you guys on said topics. Maybe narrow it down a little bit to the point where once it's narrowed down, then we can at least have maybe 5 ideas. And out of those 5 ideas, I can set up maybe a poll later on this week by which members over on the React channel can start voting, because if I don't get the poll going within the next few days, there's not going to be enough time for people to realistically vote and then set up the event, plan for it, and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to kind of figure that out sooner rather than later. In addition, one thing we absolutely need to be talking about now, because it's only in 1 month, my big birthday bash celebration, an annual event here on DSP Gaming where we celebrate my birthday. And every year, usually I have decorations and the like. This year, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it. And I'm thinking rather than having something that completely changes the setup, maybe I'll have a setup like I have now, because you guys like the setup, right? You like how this looks with these various different decorations and lighting. So maybe instead of just being, oh, I put, like, remember last year I had a big 4-0, so it was a 4-0 balloons behind me and everything. So maybe instead of that, I'll have my normal setup, but then I'll have some other things. Like I'll have a balloon or two here or there. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I could get like a helium balloon or two and put them down, have them like floating in front or something. I don't know. It's something to think about, but I don't think I want to go crazy with that. Quite frankly, I want to just do something maybe a little more laid back this year. Maybe just put some streamers coming down over a picture. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just going nuts. But what we really need to talk about is what am I going to do on that day? Because every year it's a little different. You know, 2 years ago we did a Retro Games Marathon Challenge event. Last year, I don't even remember what we did. Does anyone even remember what the heck we did for my birthday last year? I don't even recall. You know, every year it's a little different. So I think what we should do is start talking about that. Like what you guys want. And go from there. All right. So we have a few things to talk about today. To try to get people to share. Because that's the thing. Your feedback is very important to me. You know, what you guys have as interesting ideas. Can end up leading to giant, long-scale projects and fun things. It has in the past, and it likely will in the future. So that feedback is key. It's critical. All right? So today could be, I guess we could call today like the feedback show, because I really feel like those are the two major topics we need to discuss and kind of hammer in and get answers on. At least, you know, a general idea of where to move towards. You know what I'm saying? So, huh? I was going to have a midlife crisis one year, but you taught me out of it, huh? Anyway, okay. Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. Today is Sunday now. So here's something I need to remind all of you, all right? This is my only stream of the day. It's going to be the Level 1 podcast, and then it's going to be a gameplay stream of Wolong Fallen Dynasty. But that is it for today. Why is there only one stream today? Well, there's a good reason, but it's just kind of really bad timing. Here's the good reason. I got to start working on stuff behind the scenes here, you know, for taxes and other things. I've already got pinged by my tax attorney. He's like, I need all this information from you, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, here we go again. Every year. Got to sit down and get... It's not that I don't have the information. I have it. It's just I have to put it all together. A lot of these are documents that were physically sent to me that I have to scan. Then I have to send them. Then I have questionnaires to fill out, agreements to sign, all this paperwork to do to even get the ball rolling before I've even begun to put together the final data I need for that to go through. When you own your own business, it's work. A lot of it is fun, but a lot of it is work. And this is one of the things that is work and it's crappy, but it has to be done every year. If I don't start on it now, all I'm going to do is make it worse for myself down the road, where I'll have to, you know, have crunch time and more stress. So why not? I already got pinged for it. Let me do it tonight. So no late stream tonight. Okay? But why?
So I am taking defense mode for that because Phil is trying to justify why he needs to fucking take time off from actually fucking streaming his job as a fucking streamer. And you think a fucking responsible adult would fucking try and organise some time? You think a responsible adult would have been fucking kept on top of fucking their tax shit if they fucking knew it was coming up and knew they fucking had to do it and make life easier on everyone else? Instead, Phil waited for as long as fucking possible until he was getting nagged and harassed apparently by his fucking tax people, his accounting firm that fucking did it for him. You know, and he's okay, I need to fucking take time off work. So I'm calling this defense mode. Phil trying to justify why he's not able to fucking stream tonight. Because I have to do my fucking taxes. Because Phil was such a stupid person to not fucking try and organise that shit sooner.
Why is this bad timing? I'll tell you why. Because I said this last night on the Daily Wrap. This time of the month, this whole first week of the month into like the 10th is the tightest time of the month for me personally.
I am calling this is the absolute fucking begman. We have gone full fucking circle. Certain boys would be fucking off shit. I'm getting deja vu if you saw this fucking cash shit emerging here. Phil, why you always fucking begging? Phil, why you always going on about how fucking slow things are for you financially? We don't fucking need to know a shit. It's not any of our fucking business.
Personally, financially behind the scenes, because I have multiple big bills that are due.
I didn't say two big bills. I said multiple big bills. Phil, you little bitch. You could have at least fucking said two big bills again.
You know, everything else going on with my day off, and it just so happens this month my day off is Wednesday, which would be the 8th. Then I have big bills due 9th and 10th. And it's like, so basically all my funds are gone because I paid all my giant bills, like my mortgage and stuff like that. And now it's always a tight time at the beginning of the month. Now, some months things are good. Some months we got big releases going on. We've got giant amounts of support coming in, and it's not a concern, and I don't ever talk about it, right? This month, what happened is we're coming off of a very bad ending to February, where really there was nothing going on for the whole second half of February. We can admit, outside of Hogwarts Legacy, there was really nothing big going on at all that month. It was pretty much a solidly dead month. And it wasn't until, this week with Wolong that anything of big interest has happened, okay? So now at least with Wolong, we've got something to kind of rejuvenate the streams. But outside of that, a lot of the other streams are doing slowly or poorly. And what can you do, right? What can you do? There's not much that can be done. So, yeah, it sucks because, this is the time when I should be trying to do as many streams as possible, raise as much as I can, and I can't even stream tonight. I have to take this time off. I just have to. It's more important, okay? So what we've got here is today's stream and 2 more days before my day off, and then all those bills being due. I gotta hope for the best. I gotta hope that things go well. So what I will ask up front, I'm asking that only if you were already going to contribute. I'm not saying please go above and beyond any.
Jesus fucking Christ! Look, if they're already going to fucking contribute, they would have fucking done it. They don't need to be fucking primed for it. They don't need to be fucking reminded if they're going to fucking do it. To fucking do it. Nah, here's what Phil's going to fucking try and, preempt us with. If you were going to contribute, fuck your super chats, fuck your memberships, fuck all that shit, make a tip. That's what he's going to fucking allude to here. Watch and listen here. He's going to allude to only one tips. Save your fucking super chats. Don't you dare super chat him. Don't you dare fucking give him a membership. Because right fucking now, he only wants immediate financial gratification. As fucking usual, might I add.
Means or anything like that. But if you were saying, hey, I was going to attend the Wolong streams and support them, or oh, cool, tomorrow we're back to Hogwarts, and I always like Hogwarts. Whatever it is, if you were going to contribute, and you had a choice of how to contribute, if you could tip me.
Fucking told you. My fucking God. At times, I wish I had pieces fucking, code black, fucking nuclear button, just let the fucking nuke go off, because right there, we're right into it straight away. Right into it straight a fucking way. Little Piggy is desperate. Look at the fear in his fucking eyes. I've not been getting as much support as usual, and I wasn't very intelligent with the money I got when the days were good. When I had good streaming days, when I had great support days, I did not fucking use that money effectively. I did not save that money wisely towards things like this. And now that money's out tighter now, I am fucked because I splurged all that fucking money away as soon as I fucking got it, because I am Phil Burnell, master of spending as much money as fast as humanly possible and as much stupid shit as possible.
In the next 5 streams, that would be very nice of you, because that would help a ton. I need to basically get as many tips in as possible in the next 2.5 days that I'm streaming, because, yeah, it's in a really tight spot. Once I get past that spot, things will alleviate a little bit. It'll be a lot less stress, okay? But I'm just being real and honest with my audience. Now, what'll happen is my detractors will take this honest segment and say, Phil is doing e-begging and monstrously trying to milk his fans for...
You are, though, for fuck's sake. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, look, Phil, most adults, right, most fucking adults have a month in between fucking paydays. Obviously, people have different kind of jobs, people have different kind of systems. Some people, it's every 4 weeks they get paid. Some people, it's a certain day, every fucking month you get paid. For me, in my particular instance, I get paid once a month. Every month I get paid on the 20th of each and every month. That's my payment schedule. What does that mean? Well, it means we're basically between the last fucking 10, the last 10 days before the 10, 15 days before the fucking 20th of that month, It's always a case of I got to fucking watch the pennies because I fucking want to. But that's what I'm saying. That's my problem. That's my business to fucking take care of. You don't fucking see me harassing my fucking chat for fucking making sure they fucking tip, to fucking make sure I get to fucking payday. What I'm saying, I don't see other content creators fucking doing that either, for fuck's sake. It's bizarre, it's just, Phil is just so financially fucking incompetent at managing those fucking money. It's just bizarre to me. Yeah, it's just for fuck's sake, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man. It just blows my goddamn mind how he thinks, we're going to try and spin us into some... Phil's being negative, Phil's fucking begging. Of course he's fucking begging. I'm going to rewind this, just to get a Phil. Try and listen to this without... we don't need to know this. Why? Who would go to a fucking stream to get told by the fucking person watching, please fucking give me tips right now instead of anything else because I need your fucking money right now? Nobody fucking wants to turn up to any fucking stream to hear that shit of someone else.
Tribute. I'm not saying please go above and beyond any means or anything like that, but if you were saying, hey, I was going to attend the Wolong streams and support them, or,
Money, yeah, money, oh, money, yeah,
Thank you very much to Heinz for Super Chat. It says, sad to be busy during such a great film. Like, I didn't realise you were so busy, Heinz. I'm sorry, but I thank you very much for Super Chat. You know, and I do hope you're doing well, Heinz. I hope your business is not a negative kind of thing, and it's something that's actually keeping you going. It's something you enjoy doing. For you being busy. But yeah, thank you very much. Brian Arts is asking, did I create an exactly fitting animation for those tips? No, I'm just literally pressing left and right on the keyboard. Just random. No, but fuck yeah, it's just. And anytime someone fucking tips, I just fucking press left and right in time to the fucking wee music, you know, because it's like something to do while I wait for the fucking music to finish. I mean, I fucking can just wait patiently while I'm fucking waiting for the music to finish and just go, hey, money, yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, this is absolute flat out fucking guilt tripping his goddamn audience. It is nobody's fucking business how financially fucking poor he is right now. It's nobody's fucking business. People turn up to his fucking shite to fucking see Phil fucking talk about games, not shit, him to fucking play games. I'm just being meaningful and honest with my audience because I'm an honest fucking person. And yet, when things are going really fucking well for him, when he gets fucking like $700 a fucking day, $800 fucking dollars a fucking day, and he gets fucking asked, what did you do with that fucking money, Phil? He gets told to mind people. He'll tell people to mind their own fucking business. He's only honest and upfront with his goddamn audience when he fucking needs something from them.
Oh, cool. Tomorrow we're back to Hogwarts, and I always like Hogwarts. Whatever it is, if you were going to contribute, and you had a choice of how to contribute, if you could tip me in the next 5 streams, that would be very nice of you, because that would help a ton. I need to basically get as many tips in as possible in the next 2.5 days that I'm streaming, because, yeah, it's in a really tight spot. Once I get past that spot, things will alleviate a little bit. It'll be a lot less stress, okay? But I'm just being real and honest with my audience. Now, what'll happen is my detractors will take this honest segment and say, Phil is doing e-begging and monstrously trying to milk his fans for every dollar possible. Despite the fact I literally just said, I'm only giving you the heads up. It would help me more if you were going to contribute via tips. That's it. You know, maybe some people were thinking, oh, I'm going to renew my membership, or oh, I was going to do a super chat. A tip would help a lot more. And I'm saying, if you can't do it, that's fine. I'm just saying, if you can, that's how it would help me a lot more. It's called being transparent versus just kind of, you know, flubbing along. And then what would happen is, well, let's be honest. If I did not say anything I just said, okay, and basically something happened and, you know, now, for example, I don't have enough funds to do anything I need to do this week. So now I'm like, well, guys, it's an emergency. Now, if you can help me out, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, but that's bad too. So I can't be honest.
So you're either fucking bitching about begging now, or you're bitching about begging on Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. You're begging now, thinking it's perfectly fucking acceptable to do it because you've not fucking hit the emergency mode yet. You're preempting the emergency mode. You're trying to fucking You're trying to make sure the emergency mode doesn't happen by begging now, rather than fucking begging hard on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Here's an idea, Phil. Why do you never fucking put money aside for these very important fucking big bills?
And transparent with my audience, that's bad. But then if there's an emergency, I can't talk about that, that's bad. Everything's bad.
I'm just so fucking triggered by this fucking pig roach right now. Hold on. Give me a fucking second here. Right, let's go to the daily summary, alright? Let's just go to the daily summary. Right, okay. Since Phil has last been paid by YouTube, okay? Since YouTube last fucking gave him his money, which was, by the way, if you go to net revenue, Phil got $4,343 in February for January's fucking... So on the 21st or 22nd of fucking February, Phil was given $4,343 from YouTube. Okay? So that went to... that covered most of his fucking bills. Because that's what I'm saying. Phil's bills are about fucking $5,000. Not sure the exact fucking number, but it's like 5 odd grand. And since then, Phil has, in tips alone, been given... It's actually more than this. I should really go to the... Hold on. I'll just go to the dashboard for you. Piece of Pieces not updated the day summary tab. I'm not going to hold it against him, he's a busy boy. A big spreadsheet to update and track, but here we go. So the total tips since the 20... I'm going to go to 23rd. The 23rd, okay? Phil has been given over $1,156 to go with that fucking $4.5 almost on YouTube money. So can you imagine what I'm saying? Since Phil got paid by YouTube, he has been given about $1,100. It's not even that. It's almost even that fucking long ago to YouTube fucking pay, for God's sake. But yeah, it's just this money gets fucking made. I was saying, the support for Phil in terms of tips have actually been lower than usual as of late. He had one very good fucking day here when he got back from his fucking day off playing Atomic Heart and like a Dragonetian. But aside from that, he has had some very poor days. Yesterday was a good day for him, playing Wolong all fucking day. That fucking said on a little bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, Phil's support has gotten a bit slower than usual, and this is why he's fucking absolutely desperate, or acting fucking desperate anyway. But if we go back here again, so Phil had days. Okay, so Phil had fucking good days in February. Okay, Phil had like a fucking $600 day in tips on the 11th of February. Okay, $600 in one fucking day. Now this would have been just after his two big bills at the start of the fucking month. The two big bills crap, you know, that would have been been and gone. He didn't think to himself, I should really fucking make the most of these fucking good days and cash, you know, put aside some of this good money. This good day money could be put aside, some of it at least, to go towards the fucking bills, whatever, if I'm a bit short the following fucking month. Nah, of course Phil doesn't fucking do that. He just spends it as soon as he fucking gets it. I'm this fucking ignorant piggy. It's just always fleecing his audience, always fleecing the deadheads on, every fucking time.
Alright, what I'm supposed to do is just sit here and pretend like I'm a robot. And pretend like I don't have anything going on in my life ever. Right? Never tell you about any of it. I shouldn't share anything. Shouldn't be honest with my audience. I should just be a cartoon character, a face, a pretender, an actor on stream. That's what apparently should be. That's, you know, don't...
Well, nobody goes to a fucking other content creator's fucking stream to fucking hear them bitching and whining about their own fucking financial worries. You go to someone else's fucking stream to try and get entertained, for fuck's sake. You want to be entertained, you want to fucking unwind, you fucking go... It's like a form of escapism for some people sometimes, to go to another fucking person's stream, to enjoy some of the things that they're fucking doing on that stream, or the things that they're saying, or whatever, or the topic they're fucking covering about. They don't want to hear about that particular fucking streamer's fucking financial worries and debt, you know. This is not... For fuck's sake, I'm just... Nah. He's... I'm going 1.25 speed. But yeah, I'm not going to fucking fall victim to it. I am not going to fall into Phil's trap here of getting stuck into some ranting and raving fucking mode. Nah, we're just getting a crack on with it and let Phil fucking say his usual fucking spiel.
Ever talk about anything, you know what I'm saying? No. Keep it all, everything must be always behind the scenes hidden. How dare you be human? How dare you show an emotion? How dare you be honest and transparent with your audience? That's not allowed. That, in fact, I'm serious. People saying being transparent with the audience is abusive and manipulative. What did I just say on this stream that's abusive or manipulative at all?
Okay, fuck man. What did I say that was abusive or manipulative? You basically tell your audience that if you didn't tell them to fucking tip now, you're going to fucking have to fucking tell them that you're going to fucking make an emergency stream saying please help me in 2 days time or 3 days time. That is quite manipulative in my opinion. Fucking try to say to them, look, you know, you're trying to manipulate your audience to fucking giving you funds in a way they didn't fucking plan to give you funds. They might have only wanted to give you a fucking super chat or only give you a membership, but you're fucking saying, look, I would rather have a fucking tip. But not everyone fucking likes the idea of fucking doing tips, Phil. Not everyone likes the fucking idea of you having that fucking information when they tip you. Their fucking email address, their fucking PayPal name, whatever. Even the currency they fucking use so you fucking know where they live, for fuck's sake. I say know where they live, but when you know the country you live.
Did I say something absolutely ridiculous like open your wallet and give me all of your monies? No, I didn't say that. I don't want you to do that. It's ridiculous. But that's how they act, you see? So there's a difference between trying to be honest with an audience or being a manipulative. There's a difference. And some people will always see it one way or another because it's a subjective thing. There's some people who, sadly, I hate to say this, treat me very differently than others. Anyone else who's a content creator like me, a streamer, can be honest with their audience about stuff. And
shut the fuck up. No, if someone else fucking begs and they fucking we're gonna fucking mock them for it. Pop quiz, chat. Who is it that said you can't afford $5? That wasn't a Phil thing. That was someone else that they got fucking put through the ringer for. They got ridiculed for that shit. Oh, you can't afford $5 fucking dollars? Jesus fucking Christ. That wasn't a filter. If someone says something fucking cringeworthy and fucking ridiculous on their fucking streams, then yes, of course I'm gonna get fucking called out for it. Yeah, and there you go. Winter Strife was the first one to guess correctly. Bad Bunny. Yeah, Bad Bunny is not DSP, and yet Bad Bunny was absolutely fucking mocked, worldwide, far near, across the internet. They were mocked for outright fucking begging. Someone else, not DSP, was fucking begging like that, you know what I mean? And yeah, so it's not just you, Phil. It's not just a case of, let's all pick on Phil because Phil is Phil and Phil, we all pick on Phil. No, if someone is fucking openly being fucking, begging and being all fucking scummy about it, they're going to get fucking called out for it. It's just you, Phil, do it every single goddamn fucking day. It is always usually you as a fucking guilty culprit in most situations for fucking begging.
Perfectly fine. But if Phil does it, he's the devil. So, it gets to a point where you don't care anymore. They're going to say what they're going to say, right? So, I'm just being honest about the week, all right? I don't really want to talk about this stuff. I don't like talking about this stuff. I don't. But here's what's happened. In the last couple of weeks, yeah, support via tips has been a lot slower than it usually is. If you haven't noticed, there's been multiple streams where I'm raising like $15. Now, remember, the tips goals are like 50, 100, 150. This business operates on the assumption that I'm going to make some tips every stream. And when I'm making like $10 a stream, that's not good. That's the problem. And it's one thing if it's 1 or 2 streams, that's fine. When it's a series that keeps persisting, that's when there's trouble. And that's the situation right now. And if you don't take in the last couple of weeks, that's what's been happening. All right? And it's no one's to blame. It's not me sitting here and saying I'm so ungrateful and I'm complaining. I'm just letting you know the situation. All right? So, here you go. And here's the idiotic stuff. When you're eating $200 DoorDash one week, and you ask money for next, it's a problem. Who the hell is eating $200 DoorDash? How would you even know if I was eating $200 of DoorDash? Where do you get that information? You're an idiot. It doesn't exist. No, I'm not eating $200 of fucking DoorDash a week. You are a moron. For even saying that in my stream chat, you're a moron. So here's the problem. You come in with incorrect information because you listen to detractors and haters and people who make shit up, and then you make assumptions. You're the moron here. You come in here and say dumb shit, shut up.
And surprisingly, I don't think that person was banned. He ranted at him, but I don't think he actually banned him.
It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, the song. What a perfectly timed song.
He got them bills lined up every single week. You know all these Hogans ain't for free, so swing by and tip me.
Money kinesis. I have money kinesis.
Oh, that's a perfectly timed song to be playing in the fucking background. I just had to fucking turn up the volume for that and enjoy those some lines while Phil's right in the fucking middle of his big segment. And, yeah, apparently that person was banned, so we can actually tick clean and ban as well. There we go, it's a strong start to the card. Fantastic stuff indeed.
It is, exactly. It's a misinformation campaign that continues, and these people are so gullible. They believe it because they're just so stupid. There's too many stupid, gullible people on this planet. Okay? Now,
most of them are fucking fans, Phil. I mean, without them, you wouldn't be getting any fucking money at all. Just saying.
thank you in advance to anyone who heeds my message and tips.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Sarah Binkiewicz for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate it. And yeah, your name sounds like you're in a Disney movie. Sarah Binkiewicz. I was trying to read it and make sure I wasn't like butchering a name, but it sounds a bit, Disney-like name. But yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it.
Thank you in advance to anyone who heeds my message and tips. And if you don't, that's okay too. That's not what we're here for. This is here. It's supposed to be fun content, interactive content, gameplay content, podcasting content. I've gotten this segment out of the way. You may hear me a couple times over the next few days say, hey guys, just so you know, if you could help me out, tipping would be the best way to contribute today. And then we'll move on. But I want to get this off my chest. I want to get it out of the way. So now we don't have to talk about it anymore because I don't want to hear people being dickheads. If they are, what they'll do is they're going to try to clip this segment, despite the fact I literally just explained how they're morons and they're going to lie. They're still going to try to do it to their advantage. Okay? I don't care about them. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. Okay?
Well, you clearly fucking care about us, for fuck's sake. The fact that you fucking, without any prompt, without any fucking encouragement, the first thing in your mind when you're talking about some sort of fucking financial worries is all the haters, and here's all the trolls and detractors are going to fucking say, here's all the fucking clips they're going to get ready to fucking record, you fucking mentally ill motherfuckers, because here's Phil talking about money, here's Phil talking about needing help. We are permanently fucking living rent-free in that motherfucker's greasy, empty pig head, that shit, weird shaped head of his. We are fucking living rent-free in that bad boy, and forever will be. This person is so fucking unhinged, man. It's incredible.
Okay. Okay, goodbye, Jeremy. I just had enough. You know what you're even talking
And there's a fucking Jeremy Stein who's now in here. That's a confirmation of Jeremy getting fucking leaned. Goodbye, Jeremy. I've had enough of you. Oh, that's something. I was going to see what he said, but Phil already fucking told us what he fucking said anyway, you know. So yeah, it's okay. All good.
talking about. He's a stupid idiot. Seriously, yes, $200 in DoorDash a week. Yes, that's what I spend. You're absolutely right. I mean, I'm just DoorDashing 4 or 5 times a week. You're a complete moron. In reality, anyone who's here knows, 6 days a week I'm here full time. All 6 days a week I'm working full time. I cook every meal. It's all stuff that's home cooked. It's 1 day a week I maybe order one meal from DoorDash, which is what, $40? That's one a week on my day off, so we don't have to cook 7 days a week.
I'm pressing X to doubt that, pal. I'm pressing X to doubt that. I mean, it's just we have the back weeks here, so it's let's just search DoorDash, shall we? And just randomly see kind of date. So 26th of March, 2020. Is this right? Hold on. Keep in mind, some of these might not actually be fucking DoorDash. So like 4th November, for example. Then 5th November, 2 days in a row. Hold the fuck on. Well, would you look at this shit? You done it 2 days in a row here. The 4th of November and the 5th of November. Yeah, maybe once a week. Twice in 2 fucking days, Phil, going by the back weeks. Fucking explain that one, Phil. Oh my fucking god. What else is there? Do we have any more to fucking... I know, it's like fucking tons of different fucking results. $9.99 is like a subscription thing. Oh my fuck. So there was 2 in the same day I had before as well. So $9.99 is the subscription, I think, for DoorDash to get a fucking... I think there's some sort of special thing for... If you spend $9.99 on DoorDash every month, I think you get some kind of special perk or some push. And that's what I'm saying, that's how often Phil uses DoorDash. He was spending $9.99 per month on this, some whatever the fucking thing that is that you spend $9. I don't know what that is. It's like some sort of kind of premium service kind of thing or some push. I don't know. But you're doing the same fucking day on the 18th of fucking November. Oh, so it's no delivery. So if you spend $9.99 per month, you don't have to pay delivery fees. Well, that tells you everything you need to fucking know about how fucking frequently Phil orders DoorDash, at least back in the fucking day anyway. Going by this fucking historical data we have. Which Phil claims is bullshit and all made up. Maybe once a week. Get the fuck out of here, Phil.
That's the truth, and I've already explained this. Do you understand? I've explained this so many times, but this is the problem with these people. They don't listen. It's selective hearing. When I explain something rationally, they don't want to hear it. They just...
But Phil, we have evidence showing us that you fucking often did several times per week order DoorDash. I'm just saying, we have bank leak data, which you claim is not real, which I've fucking explained time and time again, is real, because so many different people have verified the fucking information. It's definitely your information, it's definitely your account, and it's definitely your financial historical information going from May 2020 to September 2021. And the fact of the matter is that we fucking see on that historical bank leak data several instances of you ordering DoorDash multiple times per week at several different periods. So we have that historical evidence on our side to fucking back up our claims of you ordering DoorDash multiple times a week. Aside, and then we fucking have you, who just say, please believe me guys, it's me, I'm DSP, I'm not going to show you evidence, please listen to me, and that's all you fucking do. We have our own evidence, which we know is your own financial information, historically showing you doing this, against your word, which means fuck all, because you're always fucking lying. To your audience, to the IRS, to everyone.
Propagate the rumor, the nonsense, the hearsay, the drama. They don't listen to the actual rational explanation. So I'm done entertaining fools. Seriously, I'm done entertaining fools. They're out of here. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream. If you could tip, that would be splendid. That would help me tremendously. That's the support I need right now. If literally everyone today, tomorrow, and Tuesday said, all right, we'll tip rather than super chat, super sticker, membership, gifted membership, that would help more than anything else. So if you could do that, thank you. All right, that's it. Like I said, periodically during the streams the next few days, I will mention, hey, best way to support me is tipping, and that's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to sit here and harp on it every day and talk about it, but I do need to get it out of the way. All right? I hope you respect that. You understand that. I hope you know where I'm coming from. I'm trying to be as honest and transparent with my audience as I can without seeming like I'm sitting here begging for every dollar out of your pocket, which is not what I'm doing. It's a little different if you actually watch it in context, but they won't put this up in context. Those shitheads out there, they'll lie and they'll show little clips, right?
I mean, usually, to be fair, they fucking show the whole context of your whole fucking unhinged rants. The only thing that doesn't get, we can't just obviously fucking encode the whole entire goddamn fucking podcast because it's fucking boring and it's fucking not digestible enough. But nah, the context here, Phil, is that you're fucking financially terrible at handling your money. You're piss poor at handling your finances. There's just no fucking other way to put it. Roach Boot was asking, was that prayer hands? I don't know, was it prayer hands?
Out of the way. All right? I hope you respect that. I hope you understand that. I hope you know where I'm coming from. I'm trying to be as honest and transparent with my audience as I can without seeming like I'm sitting here begging for...
You know what? I'm going to call that praying hands. That's not the usual type of praying hands. But yeah, I'm going to call that praying hands. Prayer hands. So there we go. That's our first bingo of the game. Fuck me, we're doing quite well. That's definitely him. It's like beggar hands, but... I mean, okay. I think it should count. Personally. This is like beggar hands, aye. Is begging hands and prayer hands the same thing? We've not really seen Phil, do this before. This is like a new thing Phil was doing here. Is it close enough? Should it count? I just want to make sure I'm not going to piss off too many people by counting it. I don't want to fucking call his Discord here. You know what I mean? The Discord. But yeah, people are saying yes, count it or cool. No cool. So if everyone's cool with counting it, cool stuff. No worries. Fantastic. So our first bingo of the game. And that's what I'm saying. It's like Phil's like fucking police. It's just so fucking funny seeing Phil fucking do this. Like, this is his job, and he's not fucking. This is how bad he is at his fucking job. He has to fucking tell his audience specifically how to fucking give him money in a certain way. Like, any way they want isn't good enough. Thumbnail. Do you think it's thumbnail material? It could be. Hold on. It could be. Is it just me, or does Phil look a bit strange today on the camera? I don't know. I mean,
for every dollar out of your pocket, which is transparent with my audience as I can without seeming like I'm sitting here.
And it just looks a bit strange on the camera, I feel. Oh, there's a fucking one. The snort side. Oh, Jesus, man. This photo works out well. This is a good little fucking screenshot here. This might be a good one. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. But it doesn't look that HD today. If you get what I'm saying. But the quality doesn't seem like that fucking great. Oh, you can see Phil's fucking got... I thought Phil already had like fucking $100 or something, but no. He's asking a question, do you own a Funko Pop figure? Go fuck yourself, Phil. Right. Now, the moment of truth. How is this going to turn out? Future thumbnail. That'll do. I think that's acceptable. There we go. But you get what I'm saying though about the fucking lights, however, because like if you go to fucking... Hold on. So if you go to like the previous fucking podcast... I don't know, it seems a bit like... I'll say Phil seems a bit more clearer, it seems a bit more... You get what I'm saying, that kind of picture quality. This is a bit more clearer, a bit more crisp, like you can see some more details, I feel. This one, I don't know. Or am I just fucking bugging out? Because look at the background, the background's spot on, not moving a fucking inch. Yeah, bizarre. I just feel like Phil is not as clear as he was the other day. I don't know, maybe it's just fucking me, maybe I'm just fucking going delusional, I got no idea. Anyway, on with the fucking bingo.
Begging for every dollar out of your pocket, which is not what I'm doing. It's a little different if you actually watch it in context, but they won't put this up in context. Those shitheads out there, they'll lie and they'll show little clips, right? Alrighty then. All right, let's continue now. So, let's briefly talk about the schedule for the week. What I'd like to also do is talk a little bit about how DSP Reacts went yesterday, because I think it went pretty well. In fact, there's actually even better news over there, which I'd like to share with you. I like to have one news story for today. And then, like I said, what I'd like this to be is an interactive podcast where we're talking about 2 big events coming up, where I need your feedback on to determine exactly what to do. Okay? Does that sound good? I hope so. All right. So, let's talk. First of all, today it's Wolong Fallen Dynasty. This is my 3rd stream, but technically only the 2nd day I'm playing it. We beat the first 3 stages. So we'll see how it goes today. As you guys know, it's not that I don't like the game, but I'm being critical of the game. Because I do feel like the game is kind of, how can I say, not feeling polished and smooth. It's feeling very kind of wonky and finicky and not specific enough for a game like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you play Dark Souls or you play Sekiro, and it feels like it's a really highly polished experience. And here I am in Wolong, and I'm on stage 2 or 3, and I'm fighting a bird monster, and I'm repeatedly slipping off the edge of a platform. Not to say that I'm jumping off of it. The enemy's just pushing me off the edge of the platform repeatedly, and then it respawns me in the air, and then I die instantly afterward because the respawn literally spawned me in the air. So what was the point of the respawn? You know, you're trying to parry things, you parry one thing, but you can't target the enemy you want to target afterward. The actual control scheme's clunky, because it's literally like, I mean, I'm not even kidding. So here's my controller. If you got 4 face buttons, then you got your shoulder that does something. You got your trigger that does something. Each shoulder or trigger then activates sub-menus, in which case each of these buttons becomes something completely different. So on one hand, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You got 14 different commands within 2 fingers. 14 different commands. Do you think that's enough? Do you think perhaps that's a little complicated? No FromSoft game has that much shit. Okay? It just seems like it's convoluted. The way that they've done this game. They've tried to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, into it, and it doesn't necessarily, at the end of the day, feel like a polished, refined package. It just feels like, here's a big bag of shit, and you deal with it. And I don't like that. Now, I'm only 4.5 hours in. Perhaps today, my opinion will get better or worse. I don't know. We're going to find out. Here's the thing. We're trying to determine if this is going to be a playthrough that will make sense long-term, right? This is a Game Pass game. I didn't buy it. There's no commitment that I have to keep playing it till the end. For what I don't understand, it's a 30 to 40-hour game. This is no short game where, oh, it's no big deal, I'll beat it in a week and a half. This is a game that's a big commitment if I decide to play the entirety of the game. Okay? Today, we're absolutely playing it for the entire stream. And I'm going to do one more stream of it this coming Tuesday, guaranteed. So between today's 3 hours and Tuesday's 3 hours, we'll have played over 10 hours. You're talking roughly a third of the game. If a third into the game, I can't determine, you know, if I want to keep playing it or not, that's not a good sign. You know what I mean? Like, at least with a game like Sekiro or Dark Souls, by then I'm kind of hooked. All right, I want to keep going. I want to see what's next, what's coming. I'm getting excited for it. You know, the audience is liking it. The audience is showing up. They're engaged for it. They want to see it. That's what I'm down for. Here's what I saw, and I'm being honest here. On release day of Wolong, the first stream, high attendance, high engagement, everyone excited. The second stream, half of that already did. Seriously, like by the night stream on Friday, we went from over 400 viewers down to like barely 300. That's not a good sign. We'll see what happens today. How many people will stick around to actually watch me play Wolong or whatever.
Well, your night streams always get fucking lower attendance than the day streams, though. That is a historical thing, not fucking out into the game. The night streams are always less attended because there's less people attending night streams. That doesn't matter what fucking game you're playing, Phil. That is always the case. No, I'll tell you exactly what the fucking matter is with the fucking game for Phil Burnell. It's nothing to do with the numbers in the fucking stream. It's nothing to do with that, okay? Let's go back to the dashboard. Thankfully we're still here. So, Wolong, fucking Dynasty. Phil got 132 buckaroos for a day stream, and he was all happy as fucking Larry and all that shit, you know, he's a happy camper indeed. And in the night stream, $33. So, $132? Phil's a happy guy, the game's fucking wonderful, everyone's having a great fucking time. $33? Almost $100 less than the day stream? You know the game's in trouble. No one fucking seems to want to like it. I don't fucking like it anymore. I'm getting killed easily. The game's a whole buggy mess. It's too complicated for me, all the buttons to fucking press. I'm gonna give it another chance. You know, the game's on the edge. For fuck's sake. It's so fucking bizarre. But yeah, $132 day stream, $33 night stream, and all of a sudden the game's in severe jeopardy of being wage quit.
You know, the more the better, and obviously the bigger engagement, the better. People are really liking the game, talking about it, engaging, talking with me, and, you know, that's different than, okay, I go to play the game, and immediately attendance dips, and no one's talking with me, and everyone's ignoring the game and disconnected. That's a big warning flag. That's exactly what happened with Atomic Heart, where once I got to a major stream of the game, people just didn't care about it anymore. They were completely not talking. They were just dead to it. So there you go. We'll see what happens today. And again, like I said, I am committing. I'll do one more stream of it for sure on Tuesday. Between today and Tuesday, we'll make that determination. If it goes well, I'll keep playing it. If it doesn't, we've got options. We do. We have 2 options, essentially, that I can see.
Trying to fuck up so I can play a bingo horn. Just said, there you go, it's another fucking bingo. I was waiting for a fucking good time to fucking pause Phil, but we wouldn't shut the fuck up about this fucking thing. But yeah. This is an extremely strong fucking card. We are 6 away from a fucking full house already.
Option number 1 would be Metroid Prime. Now, as I told you guys, right now, financially, things are not good. So, if things get better over the next few days, and then we determine on Tuesday, this isn't going well, then maybe we could start Metroid Prime next week, as early as Thursday or Friday, okay? If I can afford it. But, the other option, which someone proposed to me yesterday, which I was okay with, instead of playing this Dark Souls knockoff, okay, maybe it's a Sekiro knockoff, why not just play the real deal? Why not do my second run of Elden Ring finally? Do the New Game Plus run. Start off, with this, try to maybe respec to a magic build when I get to the point where you can respec, and get back into the game. I haven't played it in a very long time. It's been a year, right, since I played it. And having you guys as my guides. So the first run, listen, the first run is the honest run. The first run, yes, I ran into the wall a lot, meaning I didn't really understand stuff. I was failing miserably. Then I kind of found my way. The second run, I definitely want it to be that you guys help me with it. Because now, with a year of the game being out, all the nuances are known. You know what I'm saying? Everything is known. So I know you guys can help me to get like a build going, maybe a magic build or something completely different from what I did the first time. I don't want to just do jump R2 the entire playthrough like I did the first time, which was so overpowered. You see what I'm saying?
The thing is, though, Phil denied he was doing that. People mocked him all the fucking time for that, and he fucking denied it. He banned people for fucking saying jump R2 in his fucking chat and streams. And then afterwards, he's like, yeah, I fucking did that shit. I exploited the shit out of that fucking mechanic. But at the fucking time, he's like, how you fucking dare you fucking mock me playing this fucking game? I'm doing so well in the fucking game, you're fucking saying I'm just fucking pressing 2 fucking buttons and shit. Fuck off.
So,
by the way, he is definitely laying the groundwork for Wedge quitting Wolong and playing Elden Ring. He seems definitely fucking more up for that shit, you know what I mean? Like, barring a fucking massive influx in contributions in terms of tips for him to fucking play Metroid instead, it looks like he is definitely laying the foundations for replaying Elden Ring.
Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do the New Game Plus run of Elden Ring. I'm okay with either option. Metroid Prime, I feel, would be definitely a little bit more interesting, only because I only played Metroid Prime once. It was many, many years ago. It was on the Wii. It didn't look good on the Wii. I get the feeling playing it now with a modernized control scheme, I probably like it a lot better. I liked Metroid Prime back then. I remember there were a lot of frustrating parts where I hated the Wii controls. Now playing it without Wii controls, with an actual dedicated pad that will control like a normal game, I bet I'm going to like it a lot more. I'm just saying. I bet I would like it a lot more today. Plus, with an interactive audience. That's the other big thing. A lot of these playthroughs I did back in the day, it was me flubbing around, not knowing what I was doing, going in circles, getting lost, backtracking. In this case, with an interactive audience, these playthroughs become immensely better. They really do. So I think Metroid Prime would probably work really well, but I think Elden Ring would probably work really well. I don't know. You guys, think about it. Because we're going to play Wolong today and Tuesday. We'll determine, do you want more Wolong, or do we move over to something different? And I'm totally okay with any of that. That all sounds good to me. Okay? So there you go. Now, as I already stated, I'm not here tonight. There's no late stream tonight because I got to work on my tax stuff for the business. Tomorrow, full-time streaming. All right? All day. Full day of streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow, the first stream will be Hogwarts Legacy. Continuing on in season 3 in the game now? Because we started in summer, then it was fall, now we're starting winter. This is the season where, I guess, again, everything will, like, change its appearance. And I think it's the final major season of the game, because I think what happens is there's one more season, and then you do a trial, and then you head into, like, the finale story of the game, and then it's over. So, people have said, arguably, if I just did the story, 10 more hours of Hogwarts, but if I do more side content like I've been doing all along, probably around 15. So you could argue maybe another 1 to 2 weeks to beat it. But that's good. If I could beat it around the middle of the month-ish, that would be nice. So we can move on to better stuff at the end of the, well, not better, but newer stuff at the end of the month, like the Resident Evil 4 remake, right? So that's tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, Like a Dragon Ishin, continuing on as a late night chill stream. And then on Tuesday, as I already stated, Wolong for a second stream. And then we're going to do some Oblivion chill streaming on Tuesday night. I'm off on Wednesday. What happens when I come back on Thursday is majorly determined by you. You guys will be saying, hey, do we want more Wolong, or do we throw in the towel and do something different? Hell, maybe we'll do polling. I don't know. We'll talk about it. All right, we'll talk about it and try to figure it out. But that's the streaming week for me right now. All right, and so next week, it's either going to be a balance between Wolong and Hogwarts or something else in Hogwarts, whether that's Prime, whether that's Elden Ring or whatever. That will be, between us. I guess we'll figure it out, within the next couple of days. And then the night streams will be Like a Dragon Ishin and Oblivion. And if we want to break it up for variety purposes, I may throw in a multiplayer stream of Modern Warfare 2 in there. We'll see. Okay? Okay. There you go. All right. Schedule is done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to show you we're doing something different this month when it comes to channel members, right? I used to do a big monthly goal for channel members, and the monthly goal was usually like 100 or so members. And honestly, it was a lot of pressure coming up with a monthly goal that you guys would want to hit because, you know, big celebratory event or whatever, and to have to talk about it every day. I hated it. This month, we're doing it different. Every day, we're just doing a mini.
Hold the fuck on. There was a lot of pressure on you? There was a lot of pressure on you. You're fucking saying you were fucking pressured doing that every... No, never mind the fucking pressure put onto your goddamn fucking audience to fucking make sure they fucking hit that goal, or be fucking made feel guilty for fucking not supporting your content, or not liking your fucking genius creativity and ideas for a fucking stupid goddamn goals. The pressure not on your audience but on you. Oh, you put yourself under so much fucking pressure trying to come up with something amazing for every single fucking month for your fucking audience. Like some sort of special marathon. Or some sort of special react thing. Or some sort of special marathon. Or some sort of special react thing. Or some sort of special marathon. You see what I'm fucking saying? It was the same old garbage fucking shit. Recycle, just fucking different little title and label to it. Oh, let's have a fucking Ninja Turtles marathon. Let's have a fucking football, American football, Super Bowl, but not Super Bowl special event. Or let's have a fucking special react thing where I fucking watch another bit, you know, something that someone did on YouTube before but done it better than me, and fucking react to that for fucking several fucking hours. Well, with stuff our fucking faces full of fucking food that you guys fucking paid for as well. Fucking array for that. So yeah, and by the way, in case you're wondering, no, nobody gets anything for these goals. Phil was one member short yesterday. He wanted 385, he was given 384. So now he's bumped up to 387. He's looking for an extra 3 fucking members today. It doesn't seem to be a set number Phil is looking for every single fucking day. Sometimes he wants to try and go up by... It's weird for Phil to actually fucking pick a number that's not round. Usually it fucking rounds up, you know, to a flat number. Like, I'm surprised I didn't pick 390. But that was a mistake he made the other fucking night because he wanted an extra 7 members and didn't get it. So yeah, it's fucking weird.
Mini goal. Today's goal is 3 members. If throughout this podcast or the later Wolong stream, if I could get 3 members on the channel today, that would be tremendous. That would be amazing. That would be growth. And I would appreciate that. If you like the content here, if you'd like to join the channel and get all kinds of benefits, including a highlighted name in the stream chat and comments of videos, a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a member in the stream chat or comments of videos, access to all of my emotes. We have I think 20, something crazy like that here on the channel, okay? You don't have to abide by slow mode rules when you're in a stream chat. You can talk as much as you want if you're a member. Geez, what else? Let me think about this. Priority access to Ask the King, my bi-monthly Q&A show. Ask the King, FYI, is happening later this month, near the end of the month. It actually is. I think it's like the last thing this month, like March 30th or something like that. You get priority to get your questions answered. The majority of questions I'm answering on that show have actually been from members recently. Okay? And when we do other special events coming up, for example, perhaps with this upcoming birthday event, there'll be some kind of an element of voting. And if there is, the members always get some kind of priority in that voting. Okay? While everyone else kind of has to fend for themselves in a giant public vote of hundreds of people, usually the members get to vote, and it's a lot easier to get their ideas into those scenarios. Okay? So lots of benefits of being a member. Thank you to anyone considering becoming a member or maybe joining. If we get 3 members today, I'd be happy. Thank you so much. If we don't, still great. Not the end of the world. But it's nice to have a little goal to work towards every day, isn't it? I like this idea. So, there we go. All right. One news story for today. Literally one that I'd like to talk about. And then once that's done, what I'd like to do is open this up to kind of a Q&A deal where we talk about 2 upcoming events because I need your feedback. The one news story, which I actually have heard this news story now various different places, and I just keep forgetting to talk about it. But I feel like it is something that's interesting that I should talk about. All right? Did you guys hear the story about Funko and their pop figures? Pop, what are they called? Pop, Funko Pop. I don't know, are they just called Pop, the figures? Funko Pop? Did you hear the new story about them? What's going on with them? First of all, do you even know what a Funko Pop is? A lot of people always knew, and now in recent years, a lot of people are like, huh? So, Funko Pops are these figures. You know, I wish I had one. I don't have any. I had one ever. I think I threw it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tossed it. I'm pretty sure I did. So a Funko Pop is a little figurine, all right, about so high. It's not tiny, but it's not huge either. And usually what it is, it's a big-headed caricature of something from pop culture. Now, originally, these kind of started off as like, how can I say? Almost like very geeky culture, like comic book characters and things like that. But what's happened is in the last 10 years, geek culture, right? Gaming culture, comic book culture has become mainstream. It's actually become the mainstream culture now. You know, there used to be a time when you talk about Captain America, people were like, what are you, a nerd? Who the hell's Captain America? Who cares about that? Now it's like, Captain America, oh yeah, that cool superhero, he's in like 20 movies, and yeah, bro, everyone knows Captain America. Things have changed a lot, you know, in the last decade. So that being said, Funko Pop came to prominence during this era since geek culture was becoming mainstream, it was a cool way to have a collectible of your favorite things of that culture. So
That being said, was said, and so we have our fucking bingo. Shout out to that being said, by the way. Whoops, it is it. Pressed the wrong fucking thing, hold on.
like I said, comic book characters, anime characters, television show characters, you know, video game characters. And it pretty much started expanding. I remember when Funko Pops first started, all right? You would go to a store and they'd have one shelf of them, and it would be like 5 characters from the most random shit. It really was. It was like, look, there's a character from X-Men, Batman, a zombie from The Walking Dead, Master Chief, and like, you know, and something random you never even heard of, like a TV drama. You're like, what is that? Who's that? Never heard of this character before, right? That's how it started almost. It was just like random stuff. Now what happened was, these things started increasing in demand when the culture started to expand, when that culture became mainstream. People were like, oh, I want one of my favorite character from whatever. So Funko started very wisely expanding and getting all the licensing for everything. Like seriously, every major video game, every major television show, every movie, every comic book, every anime. So now you could get Funko Pops of pretty much anything you could think of under the sun. You could get a Funko Pop of, okay? But what ended up happening was, you went from stores who had 1 shelf to 2 shelves to the Funko section to the 2 Funko sections to the Funko Pop wall. And then you have stores that literally never even cared about this kind of stuff before, that all of a sudden had giant Funko Pop sections. Barnes & Noble bookstore has a huge Funko Pop section. GameStop, supposed to be a video game store, has a humongous wall of Funko Pops. Okay? So they blew up. What I guess the best comparison that I can make is it's a fad. It's a fad toy collectible. What does that mean? Well, I grew up in the 1990s. And
Bitch, please, you fucking stuff your fucking tiny little Connecticut flat, fucking home apartment with fucking collectible statues. Daddy will need to fucking show people what Phil's flat looked like. Into a fucking fad collectible. This motherfucker couldn't move in his fucking wee apartment because of all the shite he had in it. All the fucking stupid ass fucking statues he bought with fucking Mushroom money. Oh, I got a statue, this statue, this amazing fucking statue here, this fucking statue here, this amazing collectible figurine and that shit. Fuck off. Phil was a goddamn hoarder for that goddamn shit.
in the 1990s, there were 2 fad toy collectibles that I can think of. The first were called Wishnik or Troll Dolls. Did you guys ever see one of these? They're incredibly disturbing. It's very odd that these were ever popular, but they were. So what it is, the little doll that's usually like a flesh color, okay? But it's basically not anthropomorphic, what am I talking about? Androgynous. It's not any gender. It's just like a doll with no private parts, okay? But it's like nude. I'm not kidding. It's like a nude doll with no private parts, okay? Usually, it would have a...
Very strange thing to emphasize there, Phil. You know, I was like, Phil's like fucking going, my fucking troll doll's busted. Where's the fucking penis? No, that's just how they come. Okay. That's the first thing Phil looks for. Where's the private parts?
A gem in its belly button of a different color, and it would have this wild neon hair that would stick straight up. And they would just be like in a peripheral, like a T-pose, like this, standing, and this was it, the troll doll, all right? I knew people who had like dozens of them. They wanted one of every color, they wanted one of every gem style, and I had one. I don't even know how I got it. I think what it was is that it got so popular that everyone just had to have one. And I think someone gave one for like Christmas one year. I think, you know, every year we would go to my great aunt's house, the whole family, and she would give the kids stockings. And I think that's what I got in a stocking, was a troll doll. And so I had my own troll doll like everyone else, right? I never asked for it, cared about it, but I just got it, okay? So that was the first fad. Now, if you remember, the other fad that kind of got crazy around the era of when things started to go online was Beanie Babies. So Beanie Babies, you know, I have one, but it's in the closet right now. So I don't really want to dig through my decorations. But Beanie Babies are essentially, it's a beanbag, okay? But the beanbag is surrounded by a stuffed animal of some sort, okay? And they're usually different kinds of animals and cute creatures. But again, over the years, Beanie Babies have expanded to cover every gamut of pop culture. You've got licensed characters that are Beanie Babies and everything. And Beanie Babies, the first time I can really accurately like remember value. Because yes, everyone had a troll doll, but it wasn't like people were going crazy, going all over trying to buy every kind of troll doll, and they were worth insane amounts of money. But it really, the Beanie Baby era was when everything went online. And since eBay started becoming a thing and stuff, online, you know, postings, all of a sudden Beanie Babies became insanely popular and insanely valuable, right? So everyone wanted Beanie Babies. Everyone had Beanie Baby collections and everything. And then what happened? Well, Beanie Babies are still around. You could still go to any store. Like there's right now in my local mall, there's 1 or 2 stores. There's actually like a rack of Beanie Babies they sell there. But is anyone going crazy for Beanie Babies? No. It's like a little thing you get. It's a little toy for a kid or a little thing cute you get for someone. But it's not something that you actively think, oh man, Beanie Babies are so huge, I gotta get it. At one time they were. At one time they were that popular in pop culture. Everyone had to have their Beanie Babies, okay? Potion, that's correct. Potion the cat that I put out, take out every Halloween-ish is actually a Beanie Baby. Okay? Now, that's essentially what Funko Pops have become in the last 10 years. They became so virally popular, especially I'd say it was the licensing, man. They knew what they were doing. They were like, we invest a lot of money into licensing for all the big things, right? Likely what'll happen is we will end up getting so popular that everyone will want a Funko Pop. It doesn't even matter, you know, that it's a Funko Pop because we'll have all the good licensing. You know, we're going to beat all the other collectibles out there because we're going to have every major company. And they really did it. Like, they have Disney, but then they have Warner Brothers. Like, they have every competitor is under the Funko Pop umbrella when it comes to licensing deals and things, okay? So, I'll definitely tell you, with Funko Pops, I kind of get it. I can understand why you would want a fun collectible of something from pop culture that you really love. You know, I would estimate right now. Okay, we have 300. You know what? I'm gonna do a poll. How about this? We have over 300 people on my podcast today. Do you own a Funko Pop figure? Yes or no? Here we go. I'm gonna put the poll up right now. Please vote in the chat. Do you personally actually own a Funko Pop figure? I'm curious about the ratio of my.
God damn it! Press the wrong thing again. God damn it! Sorry, so I pressed the wrong thing. Ignore those songs. I'm not fucking curious. I'm going 1.5 speed. This is 1.25 already, but Phil's boring the ever living shit at me. I'm going 1.5 speed. He is boring the absolute crap off me. Otto Insane is saying, wait, this is a story he's copied off a Side Scrolls podcast the day they read his email. Oh, so they covered it first, and so Phil decided to cover it as well. So Phil is not only fucking giving us a random fucking Funko Pop story, he's giving us some regurgitated Funko Pop story. I am going 1.5 speed, so don't miss anything. Any faster than 1.5 speed, we might miss some important things for the bingo card, especially since the card is doing so fucking well.
Who owns what? I can say, so for me, did I ever actively go buy a Funko Pop figure? No, I did not. The one I ever had was back when I used to have my partnership with Loot Crate. Every month, Loot Crate would send me a Loot Crate, and I would unbox it and show you what was in it and rate it, and then you guys could use the affiliate code if you wanted to buy a Loot Crate. I made a little bit of money doing that, not much, okay? I had one.
Sounds like you were a fucking paid shell, Phil. I'm just saying.
It was Doc Brown from Back to the Future. That was the one Funko Pop I ever had. It was limited edition, only for Loot Crate. You couldn't get it anywhere else. And I'm pretty sure right now it's in a landfill. Because at one point, I did house cleaning, and I was going through my various rooms, and all those things from, like, Loot Crate and stuff that I don't use, that I was like, wow, this is junk. It's a pin. It's a collectible. I kept a lot of the shirts. Like, a lot of the shirts you see me wear. This is a Loot Crate shirt. Right here. This Winston shirt from Overwatch is a Loot Crate shirt. So there's an example, okay? But a lot of the stuff that came in those Loot Crates was, quite frankly, junk. I threw it all out, and that was one I just tossed it, you know? So I don't have it anymore, okay? And so I guess you could say I don't have a Funko Pop. I guess what you could say is I actively never bought one, okay? But I would not be surprised to hear that the majority of people out there probably do. Everyone probably has like one Funko Pop that they thought would be valuable or they thought would be neat to have just because they like a certain character from something. Or maybe someone knows, like what if someone knows you're a big fan of Ninja Turtles? So they buy you a Ninja Turtles Funko Pop and gift it to you for your birthday, or they gift it to you for Christmas or something random, right? It's the kind of thing it is. It became that mainstream, all right? But honestly, what I've noticed, when you start going to stores and you go Target, GameStop, Barnes & Noble, there's a place called Lunchbox in my local mall that's like a pop culture store. Spencer's Gifts, okay, that's also a pop culture store. Hot Topic, that's also, you can keep going through. I could probably name 20 stores off the top of my head. Probably Walmart, right? I think Best Buy has them, so I can keep going. When every store has a wall of Funko Pops, what's happened is you've diminished their value and their meaning. It used to be, oh, it's a neat collectible. Now it's like, well, everyone has a million of them, so it's not a big deal anymore. And what happens, it's called oversaturation of the market. And I think that's what's actually happened here is Funko Pop didn't really care about any of that. They're riding this wave of popularity and making insane amounts of money. Just keep riding it. Still keep pushing the licensing. Still keep making these. Make limited editions that maybe we claim have more value. And you know what I mean? The real resellers market is probably huge too. Okay, for reselling the rarer ones or whatever. But basically, here's the news story because I'm getting to a news story here. Are you ready for the news story? Funko Pop had an earnings call, and in the earnings call it was discovered last year Funko Pop didn't necessarily have as good of a year as they had hoped. Just listen to this, okay? They made $30 million worth of inventory. And when you say that, you say, well, what does that mean? Well, think about it. Each Funko Pop retails for what? Between $10 to $15, roughly. So you do the math, all right? I'll do it fast. Okay? 30 million divided by $15. 2 million Funko Pops. And that's a conservative estimate. A conservative estimate. Maybe it's even more than that. I'm saying 2 million. Maybe it's more. They made $2 million that no one wants. They're just sitting on the shelves at warehouses. The stores aren't ordering them for stock, okay? Customers aren't ordering them direct. There's zero demand. They have so oversaturated their own market that they mass-produced 2 billion extra units that no one wants. This has become, essentially, the ET for the Atari story of the modern era. For those who don't know, in the 1980s, Atari games were all the rage. Atari was the at-home gaming console at one point. And when the ET movie from Steven Spielberg was coming out, the company that was making the game just erroneously assumed that because ET was going to be such a hit, that everyone was going to want this game. And they monstrously overproduced and mass-produced this game. The game was terrible. It was awful. Everyone hated this game at the time. So what ended up happening was it didn't sell that well. It sold, but it didn't sell that well. And they had so massively overproduced the game, they had nothing to do with the games. No one wanted them. They were just worthless. They ended up actually burying them in a desert. It's factually confirmed. They went and buried them in a desert because there was nothing else to do with them. There's, it was actually cheaper to do that than anything else. Couldn't give them away. Okay? So, the AVGN movie plot. I guess so. I've never seen the AVGN movie, but I think that was one of the parts of his plot, wasn't it? Anyway, so Funko is looking at what happened last year. Oh crap, we didn't sell nearly as much as we had predicted. We have 2 million to 3 million units sitting in a warehouse and no one's ordering and no one wants. What do we do? Well, we can give them away. You could give them away. I'm sure there's tons of kids who would maybe like a free toy out there. Maybe 2 million children who would be like, sure, I'd love a free toy. I don't even know who the character is, but I'll take a free toy. That would be very nice of you, Funko. Thank you very much, okay? But what Funko says is, actually, since there's no demand to buy them, no one wants to buy these, okay? There's no demand at all. The better option for them is to dump them, okay? Now you might say, wait a minute, what? Well, you got to think about this from a business perspective, and I know this is going to sound weird, but because of the way the laws are drawn for corporations, there are legal situations around things. If you donate something, it can be accredited to a certain part of your spreadsheet financially here if you're a company. If you actually just destroy the product or dump it, it gets counted to a different part of a spreadsheet over here, all right? And so what they're doing is they're looking at the situation, and when you look at the situation financially, it's making more sense for them to just destroy or dump them than give them away. Yeah, now you might say, well, wait a minute. Morally, does that make sense? You have 2 million toys you can give to children, and children can play with them and have something for free. There's tons of homeless. There's kids out there that would love that. Why wouldn't you do that? Because it doesn't benefit them as a company. It would cost them more money to donate the...
It's just, does this motherfucker just try and fucking say that a homeless person would have fucking loved a Funko Pop doll? Yeah, they're fucking sleeping on the street, they're trying their best not to fucking starve to death or fucking freeze to death in this fucking winter. Fucking, the fucking cold fucking winter. And they're fucking thinking to themselves, God damn my luck, if only I had a fucking Funko doll. If only I had a fucking free Funko doll fucking Batman figure to fucking help me get through this fucking tough time of being homeless and starving and freezing and me not trying to fucking die right fucking here in front of fucking people on the fucking street. If only I had a fucking Funko Pop doll.
The toys than to destroy them. I know that sounds cold and harsh and cruel. It is. But sadly, that's the reality of how law is written for these corporations. The actual law benefits the corporation to do the stupid thing than the morally right thing. Maybe there's a problem there. You ever think about that? That maybe there shouldn't be a law that says destroy your product? Here it is. Yo boy says he looked it up. It says they're going to save $10.8 million if they destroy these toys as a tax break. You know what it is? I think they call it, there's a word for it. I know when I went to college, I learned the word for it. There's a term for it. It's not sunken cost. It's not, yes, it's a write-off, but there's a word for it. I can't exactly remember what it is. There's a legal term in the business world for product no one wants. And so by destroying the product, it becomes a category of a write-off for the company. So they save a lot of money on the taxes they have to pay.
Tax deductible? I don't know. I didn't go to fucking business school.
Okay? To the country. So, it's stupid. Man, that's stupid to me. Like, does that make any sense? Shouldn't it be, do the nice thing, do the right thing, donate those toys to the needy or to anyone who would want them, and you still get the same benefit as if you just physically destroy them?
But Phil Burnell, they need to fucking feed their families, the Funko Pop families, they need to fucking make sure they're looking after their own best interest. They're not a fucking charity, Phil. They're not doing anything illegal. If it's fucking legal for them to fucking date, they might as well fucking date as fucking shady as it fucking seems, because that's the fucking law and that's the fucking way it's wrote. If you don't fucking like that fucking law, then how about you fucking write to your fucking congressman and say, why is this fucking law happening? Let's fucking change this goddamn law so companies like us don't fucking do this. I mean, it's one of those things. Would it be nice to fucking have Funko Pop give fucking free toys away to kids? Of course it'd be fucking nice. But at the end of the fucking day, if they're not doing anything against the fucking law, if there's something wrong with the law, then and it's up to people to try and get the fucking people that they elected to fucking change those fucking laws. If they fucking really want those fucking laws changed. Otherwise, all it says is just some stupid fucking idiot on a podcast ranting and raving about the fucking law. What is Phil asking now in his fucking chat? Hold on. Which style big react would you like to see more? Someone I already know about? Someone I know nothing about? Or a game or company documentary? What do you think I should vote, guys? as a viewer, I can vote here. What should I vote here? So should Phil do a big react to somebody he already knows about? Someone he knows nothing about? Or a game company documentary? D-Dog thinks the last one, C. Tony says something he knows nothing about. D says that's a Francesco there for his fucking 5 straight away. I'm gonna pick fuck your poll. That's what I'll pick.
No, get more benefit if you destroy or bury them. Like, how does that make sense? And the answer is, it doesn't. It really doesn't. But that's how the law is written, as dumb as that sounds. And there should be a way to fix that, I feel. I don't know how we have these crazy laws in place that have these bad practices, and that's what benefits a company. It's just stupid as shit, right? Dark Mag says, I saw a video from the sanitation workers. They're seeing tons of boxes of Funkos just sitting in the landfill. Yeah. The company grew too fast, oversaturated their own market, to the point where now there's no demand for their own product. And, I mean, who do you have to blame? Them. They really didn't. They didn't test the market properly. They just kept sending product out. Hey, if the people buy it, keep sending. To the point where now they're sending so much, just keep sending. That's not good. Now the question is, here's a real question. What's going to happen to this company? Because will they actually settle? Will they become Beanie Baby, where they're no longer virally popular and they're able to settle into their own space, still have an ongoing market, and they're overall long-term successful, albeit much smaller than at the height of their success, but they can continue? Or are they going to implode now? Because they've completely just overestimated what they were supposed to do. Did they overexpand their factories? Did they overexpand their distribution network? Did they pay too much for licensing for stuff that's not selling? Is this going to hurt them? Sadly, what this reminds me of is Telltale Games. I know they're completely different industries, but Telltale Games did the same. They started paying big dollars for licensing for Borderlands, The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Batman. I could keep going. They probably had like 10 to 12 high-profile, expensive licenses. And what ended up happening was they oversaturated the market with that kind of choose-your-own-adventure game. People stopped buying them, and then they went out of business. They imploded, right? That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Okay, so I wonder what's going to happen. I'm very wondering. I don't think $30 million of lost inventory is going to end the company. But the question is, number one, this is bad press. This is 100% bad press for them. To say we're just throwing out millions of toys, right? We're just tossing them in the trash. That's horrible press for them. It makes them look really, really bad. But on top of that, there's a situation that did they already overexpand in all these other areas? Like I said, production, distribution, licensing. Did they bite off more than they can chew, and now they have nothing to pay it back because they're not selling enough, right? I wonder what will happen. So, is it a horrible end of everything story? No, it's not. But it's an interesting story because you would think, from how widespread Funko Pops are, that they're just rolling around in popularity. But I think what's happened is, yeah, it's oversaturation. Because here's the question you really should ask yourself. When you go to Target, when you go to Best Buy, when you go to GameStop or Barnes & Noble or Walmart or whatever it is you shop, and you go to the wall of Funko Pops, does it look like there's any missing? Ask yourself that question. Or does it always kind of look like it's just a full wall of Funko Pops? If there truly was demand, you wouldn't have a full wall of Funko Pops every time you went to the store, right? There'd actually be enough demand that it's always flying off the shelves and then they have to restock. That doesn't happen anymore, right? They've mass produced to the point where now anything you want is just there. So, it's not a big deal anymore. It's not the idea of why something unique and scarce. It's just a common thing now. It's a commodity now. It's not a big deal. So that may be what happened is they poised themselves and positioned themselves to be the next Beanie Baby, but then they overexpanded and it actually hurt them to do that. They should have had limited controlled growth every year to maintain that level of growth each year instead of just overstock the world, right? Anyway, that's the news story for today. We'll see what happens. I guess we'll follow it. But so, by the way, so the poll results. Do you own a Funko Pop figure? 40% of the audience does. 60% does not. So, in a 40-60 split, that would mean about 100, I'm around just under 400 viewers right now. So around like 160 of my viewers have something, while around 240 don't. I guess I'm in the majority there, although I technically had one, even though I didn't buy it, right? So there you go. Okay, so anyway, there you go. Thanks for voting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now what I'd like to do for the rest of the show is open it up to your feedback, okay? Do we have LOL dolls in the States? My niece has a whole collection of them. LOL dolls. I never heard of it. That doesn't mean that we don't have it. I know nothing of that. LOL dolls? LOL dolls? No, never heard of one. Dark Maggie says I have 2 from mystery boxes and 2 I actually bought myself. Ruffian Forever, we just talked about that. He says there's nothing businesses hate more than giving stuff away for free. They could have those Funkos, give those Funkos to charity or something. We just talked about that. That it will benefit them $10 million in tax write-offs to destroy them rather than give them away. How does that make sense? Why do we have laws that say to destroy something benefits you more than just giving it away to someone who would enjoy it or appreciate it or even need it? Why do you think we have such waste? Our laws are broken. Okay, so here we go, guys. Topic number 1, because this is the one that's going to happen earlier. Around the end of this month, one of the final weekends of the month. In fact, why not take an opportunity to look? We're going to do something special over on DSP Reacts. For those who don't know, I guess I should continuously talk about this. My new YouTube channel is DSP Reacts. It's been out for about 3 weeks now. It's going to actually be a month next week. This is my reaction-only channel where essentially I react to content, whether it's weekly clips, large-scale documentaries, or actually reacting to TV shows and things that I'm going to review on that channel, okay? If you haven't checked it out yet, youtube.com/@DSPReacts. And I just want to say thank you. Some good news here. we actually got even more members than I thought. So yesterday, I did my weekly stream of DSP versus the internet. We started with 60 members, and I said, hey, it'd be great if we could hit like 65 members by the end of the day. By the end of that stream, we were at 67, all right? By the end of last night, we were at 69. And I was like, this is, wow, we've exceeded my growth goal. That is really cool. I checked it this morning. We're at 71. People are actually now actively becoming members. What is it? They see the show. They see the kind of videos people are suggesting, and they probably think, I could do better than that. Or they think, oh, you know what? I got a better idea than that, or maybe I could jump on that idea and expand upon it, and I want Phil to watch this kind of video, and they're becoming members to suggest the videos for the next week's show. That's great. That's perfect. That's excellent, and I'm very pleased with that. I was not expecting to be getting like 11 members on one show. That's really cool that one show actually got that many people to join. Thank you very much for that, okay? Now, one quick update. I have posted up the thread over on DSP Reacts for next week's show. Next week's DSP versus the internet will be Saturday, which will be the 11th. And please post up your nominations of videos for me to watch during that show if you are a channel member over on DSP Reacts, and do it as soon as possible. Here's why. Yesterday, some people posted last minute. We didn't get to their videos. And that's what's going to happen, is every week you're going to have more and more people posting. First come, first serve. You post up your video first, it's going to get watched first, okay? All right, now, let's take a look at the dates, because what I want to do is actually kind of hammer in the actual date that likely we'll be doing the next big scale React event, and taking a look at, you know, the time frames here, okay? Resident Evil 4 Remake is coming out on the 24th, okay? If we're doing my weekly React show as we've been doing, that weekly React show will be Saturday the 25th, all right? I want to do a long-form React event, but the only other day that makes sense would be the 26th, all right? So what I'm thinking is, we could do one of two things. We could do a whole day of Resident Evil 4 on Friday the 24th. Then we could do on the 25th, DSP versus the internet, and then the live stream would also be Resident Evil 4 Remake. And then that Sunday, all day would be the large-scale React event, and then Monday we do more Resident Evil 4 Remake. Or we could flip it. I could do Resident Evil 4 all day Friday. The big React event is all day that Saturday. That Sunday, the first stream is DSP versus the internet, and the late stream is Resident Evil. And then Monday, it's more Resident Evil. So we got to think about it. I think we should think about it. But essentially, this big React event will be the last weekend of the month. Either the 25th or the 26th, Saturday or Sunday, one of those days, it will be a marathon React event. Okay, we're going to do these one a month. All right, so there's going to be a lot of them this year. Now, question is, what exactly is it that you guys would like to see, all right, for that event? First of all, what do I have permission as of right now to actually react to? Official 100% permission? I can answer that. I can react to anything on the Frederick Knudsen channel. Okay? So I'm going to his channel right now. If you take a look at the various videos that he's done over the years, some of the ones that I think you guys might find entertaining, okay? Furries. He did a story on furries. I didn't even know that. Temple OS. A lot of people had asked me to do the one on Temple OS, but I don't even know what Temple OS even is. I've never heard of it. Spoonie, also known as Noah Antweiler. Okay. The Mouse Utopia Experiment. I don't know what the hell that is. Henry Danger. Like, basically a lot of the stuff that's on his channel, I've never heard of. Okay. I don't even know what they are. All right. So, I mean, anything on that channel would probably be interesting to me, because I don't know what the hell any of it is. All right. By the way, he did do one on, Chris Chan, but that was one of his earliest videos. Okay, so there you go. Now, another person who I have permission to react to is June the King. Now, I've already reacted to 2 different documentaries from June the King, okay? But that's just scraping the tip of the iceberg here, all right? Here's some of the other ones that he's done recently. The Mysterious Mr. Enter, Channel Awesome / That Guy with the Glasses / Nostalgia Critic, Toby Turner Tobuscus, The Story of Rooster Teeth. He actually did, listen to this, the follow-up documentary on Wings of Redemption. So I already reacted to a Wings of Redemption documentary last year, and that was the Frederick Knudsen Down the Rabbit Hole video. He did a sequel to that. That's a follow-up of everything that happened with Wings of Redemption, essentially between that one and last year. So it wouldn't have the last 10 year, but 10 months, I should say, but it'll have everything up to like a year ago, okay? Creepshow Art, Ray William Johnson. Does anyone remember Ray William Johnson? I do, because the time when I was becoming prominent on YouTube, he was one of the top YouTubers at the time. And he literally completely disappeared. Literally 1,000,000% disappeared from the internet. Gone. I don't even know what he does now, okay? H3 Productions is in here, okay? Leafy is here, in here. Jenna Marbles, Jake Paul, Shane Dawson, Sky Does Minecraft, Social Repose, Onesian. Some of these guys I recognize names. Boogie. There's actually a Boogie. I didn't even know there was a Boogie one in here. There's a Rise and Fall of Boogie in here. Monkey Jones. I don't know who the hell that is. And then that's about it, because the further back you go, oh wait, there's an Ice Poseidon documentary. I didn't even know. That's a really old one. That's like 4 years old. So there's an Ice Poseidon documentary in there, okay? So there's a lot of these in here that are kind of unique and interesting. I don't know who some of these people are, but a lot of these names I definitely recognize, okay? Any of those are fair game. Any of them, all right? So it's up to you guys if any of that sounds good, all right? Now, another YouTube channel.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
Another YouTube channels that I got permission to react to is, hold on a second. I gotta find a real YouTube channel. I don't have the real link. Here it is. Oh, see, I had the name wrong. I had the name totally wrong. Okay, it's no clip video. Here they are. It's a video game documentary channel. All right, and it's pretty interesting. Just to go through some of the documentaries they've done. Okay. Oh, let's see here. The 30-year history of Crystal Dynamics, which is the company that made Tomb Raider reboot, but also has made ridiculous amounts of other games over the years.
We weren't so goddamn close to a fucking full house, I'd be fucking tapping out. This is boring as shit. I just want to fucking fast forward this fucking pitch bit we can, in case I miss anything for the fucking bingo card. I actually feel like I want to go faster. 1.75 speed.
Unreleased Doom 4 and Doom 2016 development. Oh, it's only 11 minutes long. It's not a full-length documentary. A canceled Half-Life game called Ravenholm and its full story. The making of Among Us documentary. Black Mesa, the 16-year project to remake Half-Life. That's a 2-hour documentary about Black Mesa, which I played. And we all know my infamous moment of the crouch jump, right? That's interesting. The history of Grand Theft Auto, Lemmings, and something else. Interesting. The making of Prey. Remember Prey from years ago? That was a great game. There's a whole documentary on the making of that. There's a whole documentary on the Demon's Souls remake. An hour-long documentary on there. Interesting. I mean, there's tons of videos on this channel. 20 years of Double Fine Games. Tim Schafer breaking down his own games. See here? There's so much to go through. It's hard for me to even skim. The story of Command & Conquer, which I know nothing of because I never even played Command & Conquer, right? Creative Assembly, I guess they're going to make Total War, Alien Isolation, and other games like that. A whole documentary about them. There's just tons to go through. I mean, I could seriously be here for an hour because they have like almost 200 videos. Oh, Telltale Games, the human stories behind the games, the history of Telltale Games. I guess it would almost be like, what happened with that company, right?
Say it with me, everybody. Nobody cares.
Interesting. So anyway, yeah. So there you go. They're documentarians. They're definitely not doing drama. Okay, they're not. They're doing factual documentaries. I know a lot of people will, we want the more drama-style documentaries to react to, not the factual. But it was funny because some people recently we've been watching on DSP versus the internet. We've been watching more factual videos. People are like, oh, I like those. I like that to maybe be your next big scale React project. To which I'm like, I'm okay with that, but let's talk, right? So, I guess the question is, out of those three, what do you think you'd like to see more? And the thing is, I'm trying to get permission from others, but it seems like a lot of people just don't care or they just don't respond. It's not even like I'm getting, no, we don't want you to react to our content. It's more just like they don't care, they don't respond. All right, and if someone isn't bothered to respond, there's nothing I can do about that. So I guess the question is, what are people looking for? Are you looking for a more factual documentary to react to? Are you looking for a more drama documentary, like the rise and fall of someone? I don't know. I'll be honest, I get tired of the drama stuff. I do. At the same time, sometimes it's really interesting, right? It is. Sometimes it is. So I guess the question is, the way I see it is, no, I take that back too, because I was going to say the way I see it is the reason that some people like the reactions because a lot of them I have tied to. Like the Pro Jared documentary, people wanted to see me react to that because I was embroiled in a Twitter thing regarding that. But in the big scope of things, that little Twitter interaction I had with the guy was like nothing, right? In reality, I wasn't even involved in it at all. It was everyone else who was embroiled in it, not me, right? And so we're trying to figure this out. Like what I would say, all right, I'll be honest. Okay? I would say the fascinating ones to me would be, this is my take and you can disagree. Number one, someone who I've heard so much about but have never actually researched at all, but you guys bring them up a lot. All right? So to me, that would be like Boogie or Ice Poseidon or the second documentary about Wings of Redemption, or for me, like Spoonie, who I used to watch as a content creator on the internet many years ago, or man, that guy with the glasses documentary / Nostalgia Critic documentary, that really appeals to me. I haven't watched it, but that really appeals to me because I heard all along, remember the whole change the channel movement and stuff like that happened? That guy had a ton of drama around him, and he's someone who I was very, very much interested in years ago. He was one of the inspirations of me becoming a YouTuber, and the fact that he's still around, and the fact that he still makes content. So I would say that's the kind of stuff I would say it would be essentially people who I've heard or I know about already. Those are the ones that are more interesting to me. Now, I'm not saying, for example, that if you guys said, oh no, you don't understand, you should watch the Shane Dawson documentary because that's really good. Listen, I don't know much about Shane Dawson. Almost nothing. Okay? Almost zero. So to me, watching that is like pure up research and learning straight from scratch. And that's a different take than someone who maybe I've already heard about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Or I know a lot about. So that's my take on it is if we watch something that's cold turkey, that could be interesting, but it's not guaranteed. If we watch something that at least I know something about, it's going to be a little bit more interesting or fascinating. All right? At the same time, I have absolutely no idea whatsoever if we watch like a factual documentary about a game company, how well that would be received either. So people might say, oh, boring, right? I don't know. A game company documentary, do I have anything subjective to add to the commentary about it? Probably not. If I'm watching a story of a human, if I'm watching a story of a content creator, well, I've been a content creator for 15 years. I don't know if anyone realized this. Okay, ready? I have a shocking surprise to tell you. I'm human. So I basically have a frame of reference to add to it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to a major company going through development, something a little different. So what I'd like you all to do is think. What do you guys think? How about this? I'm going to do a poll right now. Which style of big react would you like to see more? 1, something I already know about. 2, something I know nothing about. Or 3, game company documentary. I say someone instead of something, because that'll actually help. This will narrow it down. Should I react to a documentary of someone I know, someone I don't know, or a game or company documentary? Because that's 3 completely different kinds. Poll is live. Let's see what you guys have to say. Should I react to a documentary that someone I know about, someone I don't know about, or a game or company documentary? Let's see what you guys vote for. Okay. See what you guys have to say. I bet it's going to be a big split. No one's going to agree. Olivia says, what about a non-gaming topic or person? That's fine, but we don't have any suggestions yet. That's the problem. Like I said to you guys 2 weeks ago, it was a week ago. When we finished with the Pro Jared documentary, I said, give me suggestions of things, and everything was, oh, react to another documentary about this person, or react to a game documentary. It wasn't like, oh, here's something completely unrelated. I would basically definitely need suggestions. And by the way, I have to say this, from what I'm to understand, I could be wrong on this. A lot of the stuff that some people react to, all right, for example, reacting to court proceedings, reacting to interrogation videos. These are very, very highly flagged videos on YouTube. What I mean by that is that YouTube tends to take those and say that they are real life people, and therefore, if you're reacting to it, they actually can categorize it in some cases as harassment or violation of privacy. And I know that sounds stupid, because if it's let's say someone's being interrogated at a police station and it's recorded and it's released later as public record, that's not violation of privacy, it's public record. But YouTube will still flag it. I know that sounds really stupid. There's entire like channels that were based on like reviewing interrogations and explaining how interrogation proceedings work, and the channels went out of business.
Phil, you bitched and whined about fucking people checking your bankruptcy records, even though that's fucking public records. Hell, your own fucking address is technically public record. Your business is listed online. DSP Enterprises has your address listed as a business online. You fucking bitching and whining, but I'm being doxed. No, you dox yourself, Phil. You fucking, for fuck's sake. I just, fucking hell, man.
Because YouTube flagged all their channels, said, oh, that's all violation of privacy. That does sound stupid. And you may notice, a lot of the people who have made that kind of content, like for example, the court proceeding last year, one of the biggest things on the internet was the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, right? Do you notice that every person was streaming it all day, every day? Do you want to know why? Because that's where they made their money. The on-demand videos after the fact all got demonetized, flagged, and a lot of them were taken down, but the streams were okay. So that's why they were literally on it. They were milking that shit for every possible moment they could get it until the gravy train ran out. So if there's something that's going on, like a big live thing, that's different from actually covering something like that on demand, okay? I know, I hate the rules too, and I say, screw all these rules. I hate these rules. So you can't watch a video that's rated for adults. You can't watch a video that's rated for kids. You can't watch anything that might have any kind of a privacy concern despite the fact it's public record. You can't have anything that's intrusive or slander. It's like, what? What can I watch? Here, I can stare at my blank phone screen live on camera for 5 hours. Right? Very useful, right? Very, very useful.
Ooh, that has some potential thumbnail potential. Potential thumbnail potential. Fucking great fucking English there.
I can stare at my blank phone.
Hold on. Let's see. Is that a good wee frame here? That one might be good. I'm staring blankly at, with a fucking slack-jawed fucking mouth. Right, there we go. There's a potential fucking thumbnail right fucking there as well. If only I had somebody clever enough to fucking try and get WWE champions playing on that fucking phone. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Is there any better frames? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Is there any better frames, or was that really going to be like the best of it? Because sometimes I'll make a fucking dumbass face as well, won't he? Oh wait, here we are. There is a fucking dumbass face. Oh, perfect. Hold on. There we fucking go. Now bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Copy that. Go here. Paste that in. And it's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? I think I'm going to share that immediately on Discord, like that being said, Discord or whatever, so people can fucking have fun with that. 2 seconds. There we go. I got it in that being said, Discord. At least I think it did. Yeah, there it is there, so I'll let all the creative people fucking come up with something good for that. I'll put it in a few places actually. I'll put it on the tractor beams as well. Fuck it, I'll put it everywhere, fuck it. I'll let creatively, creative Photoshop people can have fun with that kind of image and see what they can fucking put in Phil's phone when I'm fucking being all slack-jawed like that. But yeah, that was the end product there.
Right? Very useful, right? Very, very useful. Let's take a look here. Polling is interesting. Well, actually, wait a minute. We only have 100 votes. What happened here? We have more than 100 votes. We have over 400 viewers, only 100 people voting. Right now, excuse me. Right now, the majority of votes is for someone I know nothing about. So it would have to be someone who I really just don't know that much about. So if that's the case, I guess from what I was just looking at, I guess you could say like a Shane Dawson, an Onesian, maybe a Ray William Johnson. I guess to some extent you could say Ice Poseidon. The only thing I know about him is that he used to be a Twitch streamer who I guess got swatted or something. That's all I know. I don't know anything else about the guy. Yeah, so. But that's, I guess, what I would be. As opposed to when I say someone I know about, I'm talking about people who I have big knowledge of. For example, Wings of Redemption, Bookie, The Nostalgia Critic, Spoonie. Those are the people I know a lot about already, and therefore this would be like additional information on top of what I know, as opposed to someone who I know like nothing about whatsoever. Right now, the poll is definitely leaning towards someone I know nothing about. Although, in second place by a big margin, someone I know something about. People are basically shooting down the game documentary idea. They don't really like that. Yeah. Ruffian Forever says, I would like the Nostalgia Critic idea. You know nothing about him at all, and personally, I know nothing about him. No, wait a minute. I know a lot about him, and personally, I read that completely wrong. Okay. All right, please keep voting. In the meantime, by the way, the follow-up, the other conversation I wanted to have about my birthday event, I think we'll hold off on that maybe for tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get anywhere with that today. Let's continue. Ice Poseidon. Let's try that again. Only Iced Infinite. Sorry, you had ice in your name. Only Iced Infinite did a super chat. Says, are you playing Elden Ring DLC? I would assume people want to see me play it. I would be interested in it. So, I would say it's a strong possibility. There you go. Thank you for the super chat.
I'm going to have to slow down from 1.75 speed because Phil reads these. Phil has a strange fucking habit where he reads things faster than he fucking talks. I'll play it for now so you get a fucking good idea of what I fucking mean by that.
We got one tip today. Wow, one tip. A $2 tip from Lady Charisma. I have an idea for DSP versus the internet. Why not 1 week do a special week members send news clips from where they're from? It could be neat. It's a harmless idea. We could.
See what I'm saying? Like, it just rapidly fucking fast through the fucking reading of it. You know, fuck, we'll keep it on this now because, yeah, fuck it.
A news week. I guess here's the thing, okay? That could work, but it would have to work if people put effort into finding funny news clips. I guess what I'd say is I wouldn't limit the news clips to being like from that week. It could be, hey, want to find one of the funniest news clips ever from your area or something, right? Although admittedly, I do think that maybe 3 hours is a lot for that. Maybe it could be a segment. Maybe like, hey, this part of the show is news clips, and I've compiled all the news clips into a 25-minute. We'll watch a bunch of them back to back or something like that. That could be an interesting idea. Thank you for that, Lady Charisma. First tip of the day. Okay. Okay. So, oh, by the way, there's another announcement too. I totally forgot about this. If you remember, over on DSP Reacts, I have now posted up the threads by which you can nominate the videos for next week's DSP versus the internet. They're already live. So whether you're a regular member, a ultra member, those threads are now live, and you can go ahead and post those up. And please do. Remember I said, the sooner the better, first come, first serve. So the earlier you post up your nominations there, very increased chance for watching on the show as opposed to someone who posted in like the last 24 hours, there's probably a very, very small chance that someone will be able to get that watched on the show. Just being honest. Okay? Ruffian Forever says, we talked about doing events on DSP Gaming. I think you could since the events are successful. We're literally, what did I just say? I said we're doing a birthday event. Next 1 month from like now, there's a birthday event, and that's what we need to start planning for. But this react event happens first, so we should hash this out first. And once the react event's hashed out, then we work on planning a gaming-related event here for my birthday on DSP Gaming. So that's happening as well. Crispy says, if you were into sports, it'd be cool to react to sports highlight clips. I mean, it's not that that's against any, like, it's not like that. It still wouldn't be fun, right? It could still work. It could still be fun thing to see me react to highlight clips, of funny highlight clips or something, or dramatic, epic highlight clips. That could still work. Just because I'm not a ginormous sports fan, doesn't mean that I wouldn't enjoy it. You know, maybe there's a few technical things I wouldn't understand, right? Gamerman, I don't do a daily podcast on DSP React, so how would you suggest that I separate talking about that channel only for that channel? Exactly. Doesn't make sense. I do a daily podcast that covers everything I do on the internet. No matter what people are going to complain. If I did a daily show here that only covered games and a daily show over there that covered React, everyone will complain. Why are you doing that over there? We don't need that. So. Darth Gullbox says, would you do more of the true crime stuff? Is that more of a Halloween thing? The true crime stuff is fun, but I feel like it does have a limit. And what I mean by that, okay? What I mean by that, essentially, is... How can I say it? I like it, but it seems like it gets too much of an adult subject matter, and a lot of it is very dark. Let's be honest. We were watching the Rob Gavin channel. Sometimes we'd be like, oh, that's interesting. And sometimes we'd be like, oh my God, right? Like, still, to this day, one of the things that stands out in my mind, there was an actual surveillance clip of a guy running up and injecting a woman with a syringe, and then you find out she's dead. He injected her with fucking poison and killed her, right? Like, that's haunting shit. And that's not necessarily, you don't come here to DSP Gaming, you're not coming to DSP Reacts to get emotionally damaged.
You're a fucking fooled me. Jesus fucking Christ. Phil, why do you think people go to DSP Gaming? Why do you think people go to DSP Gaming? Why do you think your audience comes to DSP Gaming? I'd love to get Phil's answer on that shit. Do you think it's fair for this fucking audience you fucking have for DSP Gaming to fucking have to listen to you fucking whine about how fucking slow support's been for you the last several fucking days?
You know what I'm saying? Now, it might inadvertently happen some days, and I very much apologize for that if it ever has happened to anyone.
Oh my fucking God. I need to play all that in fucking full context. Just for Phil acknowledging that he is a fucking piece of shit sometimes in his fucking stream to his audience.
Surveillance clip of a guy running up and injecting a woman with a syringe, and then you find out she's dead. He injected her with fucking poison and killed her, right? Like, that's haunting shit. And that's not necessarily, you don't come here to DSP Gaming, you're not coming to DSP Reacts to get emotionally damaged. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might inadvertently happen some days, and I very much apologize for that if it ever has happened to anyone. But I think you see the point I'm making. We're here to kind of have a good time, to interact. That stuff has to be saved for that special time of year, right? Maybe around every Halloween, we want to go over there, we want to see what Rob is up to and watch a few videos or whatever. But I'm almost feeling like it's definitely not something you want to be doing all the time, right? And listen, I like the Rob Gavigan stuff too, but at the very same time, I do feel like if we're going to do that, we should branch out. Like, let's say we're going to do a Halloween event, and maybe we could do the large-scale React event that we do for Halloween for October this year is horror themed. But what we could do is other channels too, not just Rob Gavigan. We will do some from Rob Gavigan, some from other channels. So we do like a few different kind of React channels, special event. I think that would be neat. I do, but there you go. So with more votes in, even though it's still hilarious because not half the viewers have voted yet. Wow, it's a lot closer now. So 43% are saying someone I know nothing about. 31% are saying someone I already know about. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. And I hate to say it. People are like, oh, don't do another drama react. And then when I actually ask people, everyone votes, yeah, we want a drama react. So whatever. What I think I will do, I'm gonna go through Frederick Knudsen and June the King's channels, okay? And I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna pick specifically maybe, I think you could do 5 poll options on YouTube. I should probably check that. I'm curious how many options you could put in a single poll. So if I do a text poll, I think it's 5. It's 5. All right, here's what I will do. All right, I will take a look at the stuff on those channels, all right, and I will make a poll of 5, okay? 2 will be people I absolutely know about and will be very interested to learn about their true stories, all right? And 3 will be people that I really don't know that much about. So right now, for example, people I don't know that much about, probably like Ice Poseidon, maybe like a...
Wait. The poll... The fucking top result was people you know nothing about. So you're going to run a poll, and you're going to have 60% of that poll be people you know nothing about, and 40% of the poll options be people you know something about. Even though that didn't win the poll, even though people you know about came second in the fucking polling of what your fucking audience was to fucking see, 40% of the options in that poll are going to be about people you fucking know about. Then what was the fucking point of the goddamn poll, Phil?
Shane Dawson, you know, I'm just pulling the names out of the hat. I'm gonna look at the channels, okay? Maybe I'll even go by views. Maybe I'll actually see which ones have the most views and pull those out, okay? And do it like that. So I'm gonna do 3 I don't know that much about, and 2, I can tell you right now, I know exactly the 2 that I'm interested in. Of the people that I know about, number 1 would be the follow-up to the Wings of Redemption documentary, because we already had the first half, but apparently there's a lot more to the story. So the second half would make a lot of sense. And the other one would be the Nostalgia Critic Channel Awesome documentary, because man, I have involvement in that. I used to be a super fan of those guys, and I almost signed up to be with them. I was supposed to be a part of that company. In 2010, I was supposed to be working with them. And if the whole Blip TV thing didn't implode, I would have been with them. So I would have been part of that. Just think what, I don't know if you could say you dodged a bullet. You know what I'm saying? Or, I don't know. Because I don't know how it would have went if I actually joined them. Because I was 1,000,000% a part of them. I was already ready to sign up.
Is Phil, like, thankful that he fucking had his, like, fucking, hello Jew moment? What the fuck? Phil dodged a bullet by getting kicked off a Blip for racism. For being an anti-Semite.
But everything, I was about to get the permission to upload to their networks and everything. When basically was supposed to start in January. What was supposed to happen was we're supposed to get through December, the holidays. And after the holidays had cooled down, in January I was going to be on their channel, the Blister Thumbs channel, which is their gaming channel. And they were going to have my stuff there, and then also on Blip TV, we were going to like have that rights shared. And I was going to basically, it was supposed, the way that they were proposing, it was going to be me and Angry Joe. We're going to be like the 2 big guys for gaming. While they already had Nostalgia Critic and others that were pushing their like movie TV division, but we were going to be the gaming guys alongside of each other because we were both huge at the time. So that's what I mean. Like, I was majorly involved and invested in that whole situation. And then, to find out what happened over the years after that is ridiculous, I guess. Again, I don't really know exactly what happened. I've heard, here's what I've heard. Basically, a lot of unprofessionalism. They bit off more than they could chew. They took on way too many employees, but yet didn't pay them as employees. They were basically filming a bunch of movies that sucked, and the movies were like way unprofessional, insane filming hours, people getting sick and weren't being taken care of. Years later, there were allegations of like sexual harassment and stuff like that. This crazy stuff you keep hearing worse and worse. I've heard one of their people died. Now, it had anything to do with them. Like, it just one of the people died, and there was all this controversy that the guy was a groomer and shit. Just all this crazy shit has come out over the last decade that I didn't know anything about. Right? And that's the thing you hear hearsay through social media that helped change the channel movement. It all kind of came out then. But I didn't really follow it that much. I just read a few things, on Twitter. So to actually hear that whole situation from start to finish, how it really happened, and the truth of the matter would be very interesting. But then again, the Wings of Redemption thing, we already know, what his first half of his story is, and the follow-up could be very interesting. But then again, maybe just the story of someone I don't know at all. Like I said, Ice Poseidon, or Shane Dawson, or someone else. I have to look. I have to see what's on those channels. Maybe pick 3 people who I know are prominent. Maybe pick them by views, right? We'll see. Dan the Man, thank you for re-upping your membership for 13 months. Hey, Phil, what's going on, Dan? How are you? Good to see you. Alrighty. All right, guys. Last chance. If you have any questions or anything they want to toss at me, any last minute shout outs or anything before we get ready for Wolong and basically me beating my head against the wall for the next 3 hours. Can I dual stream my podcast through both channels? I'm sure there may be a way to do it, but I don't know. I can't do it with OBS. I don't know about doing 2 channel broadcasts at once on YouTube. What's the point? Everyone knows to watch it here anyway, right? Mr. Ballin is good for crime story documentaries. He's an amazing storyteller. Oh, really? Mr. Ballin. I have to look into that. Mr. Ballin. Let's see here. Hold on a second.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Black Mage, for Super Chat. It says, I was heavily involved with a Giants baseball team because I bought a few hats and a jersey. Same energy as that Channel Awesome bullshit. I mean, yeah, it's hard to fucking believe how much what Phil was saying was true. It's also weird for him to fucking try and insinuate that him fucking getting yeeted off Blip TV for being a fucking anti-Semitic piece of shit and being horrible towards the Jews was him dodging a bullet towards almost potentially being a part of Channel Awesome. What the fuck kind of fucking logic is that? It's like, is he thankful for being a racist piece of shit or something? What the hell? But yeah, shout out to Black Mage for basically, you know, being a key figure of the Giants baseball team.
Let's see here. Hold on a second. Hold on.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat.
I found it. Storytelling.
Big ups.
Yes, get over there!
He looks familiar. I don't think I've ever seen a video of his, but he looks familiar. What it was is, you remember when I was watching Rob Gavigan back in like October? What ends up happening is you get a million suggestions in your feed. So likely he popped up in my feed at that point. 672, I don't know anything about John Jones. I don't care either. Ram Ross says, I like how you're liking Wolong, but you're not kissing his butt like your Elden Ring review. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you chilling. And I think it's time to end the show. I'm gonna jump into Wolong. How does that sound? Wants to watch Wolong Fallen Dynasty. You ready? Yeah, I can't wait. I'm being very sarcastic. Obviously the game's not bad. Just, you know, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, ready? Thank you for watching, and look at the Irish dude.
Right. I usually would skip this bit, but I can't wait to see how this sounds on 1.75 speed. So, luck of the Irish to you indeed.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man, it's like a fucking Irish jig on crack.
Okay.
Fuck me, man. Hold on a second. I think I'm going to slow it down a bit. I'm going to slow it down back to 1.25, just for this last bit, to make sure I don't say anything.
So let's set up, and I am going to pee briefly before we play here. But it will not be a big break or anything. It'll just be me going to use the restroom very quickly, and then jumping into the game. Okay. There. Good there. Centered. Right? Good there. I think we're good to go. There it is. Okay. Shall I use the restroom? Guys, I'm gonna you're gonna hear me saying this a couple times over the course of the day. First of all, this is my only stream of the day. I'm not doing a second stream today, only one. If you're thinking of supporting the channel today, this would be the stream to do it on. And I really need help with tips right now. For my day off Wednesday, and then 2 big bills coming due Thursday and Friday, respectively.
He said it.
Help with tips right now. For my day off Wednesday, and then 2 big bills coming.
The 2 big bills, I'm tempted to add that back into the fucking rotation. I used to have bills on this card, and then Phil promised he'd fucking stop talking about bills, so I had to remove it. That may come back soon.
Do Thursday and Friday, respectively. If you were thinking of contributing to this channel and supporting the content, even if it meant foregoing other methods of contribution like a super chat or a membership, I would appreciate it. Tips would be great right now. We haven't hit tips goals in a while now, so it'd be great.
That's a very good fucking point. Phil actually has his date wrong on the stream. Today is the 5th of March 2023, and yet Phil put the fucking March 6th because he's a fucking moron.
Hit a tips goal or 2 today, alright? I'm just saying it up front. Yes, I'll probably bring it up 1 or 2 more times during the course of the stream. It's just matter of fact. I'm not sitting here asking for anything crazy. I'm just telling you that's how you can help me the most. Fair enough? Let me mute the mic, go use the bathroom. I'll be right back and we'll start. Okay.
And he's fucked off. And, Fine. Phil did fucking stand up and he still had a camera on. You could fucking see him stand up. So fine. I'll count it. I'll count him standing up. It's a fucking double bingo fucking eye for that. We are 3 away from a full house. And it could still happen. So let me fast forward until Phil gets his fucking candy ass back from the fucking bathroom. Come on, hurry up. Here we go, here we go. He is fucking back. Oh, why does he fucking do this every fucking time? Look at that shit. He kind of waddles into frame, right? And then he fucking changes his mind. And then, like, it's like he gets his approach wrong or something. Look at that shit. So there he is there, okay? You see his arm just fucking float into fucking shot. That fucking little noodle arm. That pasty white noodle arm. That atrophied fucking arm. And then, it's like, no, I changed my mind. Was it, wait, where the fuck are you going, Phil? You're back. We can fucking see you back. And he's okay, fine. And he's fucking back. I mean, what? And then you see his face here as well. Hold on. I feel I don't know if I'm overanalyzing this. I really don't. But even though it's on mute, you can tell he's like fucking like it's like a massive sigh or something he's just done there. Or was that a burp? Was that a silent burp? Who fucking knows? It just looks to me like he looks fucking thoroughly depressed with a fucking back. But okay, 1.25 again.
Okay, everybody. I'm back. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get my ass handed to me. We lost about 30 viewers. We'll probably lose about 400 more now. Because I'm actually here to play the game. Now, I think some people will actually be here to watch the game. Because this game was going to kick my butt, as you know. Casanova says, I know you share cup holders. Do you prefer the drink on the desk anyway? Here's why. You ready? The drink barely fits. But because I drink out of these tall seltzer bottles, if I move, they kind of wobble. And so I did test it when I first got this chair 2 years ago. I was testing it. It's just not stable. So if I like move like this, it might fly off and spill everywhere. Plus, because of the positioning, if I just even move my elbow, I clobber it. And it'll probably go spilling everywhere too. So Swaggins, no, I did not read your insanely elaborate explanation of the morale system. Should I? Should I read this for everyone now? I want to explain the morale and fortitude system. Battle flags, main flags give 2 fortitude points, and the marker flags give 1. Fortitude is permanent stage morale. When you die, you'll lose all your morale that you gained from fighting, and you go back down to your fortitude level. If you kill the enemy that killed you, you'll get that all back. The boss of the stage is always the same level, which is equal to the max fortitude level from collecting all of the flags. So if the flags add up to the fortitude level of 20, the boss is 20. If you collect all the flags, then you will never be under leveled for the boss going in. If you manage to collect all of the flags and do perfect combat, you can enter the fight with excess morale.
Know your role.
During the
and
fight, you can lower the boss's morale by getting critical strikes on the boss and it can do the same to you. If you die by the boss, all you have to do is return to the boss room and get all your morale back. In conclusion, the game encourages exploration. If you find all the flags, you'll never be lower leveled than the boss. That is the simplest way to explain it. Gotcha. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Pretty much in conjunction with what people said last time. Sounds about right, except a little bit more detailed. Thank you. I'll have to keep this in mind. Okay. Also, a tip came in. So, this is from an anonymous tipper, $8.13. Now, don't ask me where that denomination comes from. It might very much be, like some kind of other currency that got translated into American dollars and ended up being $8.13. I don't know. But they say, I'm looking forward to your next React event. Wings or Channel Awesome would both be great. There you go. I agree. I think either one would be good. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. So, by the way, that's our first tip of the day and therefore our first animation. Here we go. Thank you very much. First animation tip of the day, I should say. We did have a $2 tip from Lady Charisma earlier. Thank you for that, Lady Charisma. Okay, now we can get started. All right. Let's see how it goes today. La la la. Oh, I forgot I get Game Pass points for this. Or is it Game Pass, Game Quest? What do they call this? There's a word for that program where you get points, but I can't remember what it is. Hello, Mango. Yes, I'm where you're here, Mango. How are you? It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really is. I don't think any other cuisine that tastes like that. But it's so good. Sync that data, baby. That's your character. It actually shows your character on the title screen. Oh, yeah, tonight's Last of Us episode hopefully will be really good, Darth Wellbach. You would think if it's the David episode with his group of survivors and how crazy that episode is, although I don't see how they're going to literally cram in like 3 hours of character development into 40 minutes, but that's what the series has essentially done, and that's why I don't think it's as good as the game, but I guess we'll see how it goes tonight. I will be watching that tonight with Kat, so I could review it tomorrow. Swaggin says, I'm offended you played this with the horrible English voice acting. I don't think it really matters. Seriously, I don't think it's not a big deal. Although I admit it is a little jarring, but okay.
Is that racist? I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to fucking say. Oh, sometimes like English dubs is kind of annoying. If you're not, you know, I think I'd rather have subtitles than a dubbed English. You know what I mean? Was it optional? Was that optional for this fucking game? Where you could have had it either English dub or I don't know. Has this game even got English dub in it, or is it just fucking Phil being Phil?
Okay, guys.
So Phil is now recording for YouTube. Was that? I don't think I can count that as fucking racism. Fucking Phil fucking saying like, you know, someone's complaining about the fucking voice acting or whatever. No, fucker. Nah. I'm going to leave it at that. We're 3 away from our full house. Brad Bunny says go on about Triple Bingo. Fine. It doesn't fucking matter anyway in the grand scheme of things because we're not going to get a full house. But fuck it, Phil is naturally racist anyway. Plus, Phil says he dodged a bullet by being racist on Blip TV. That was what he's alluding to. If Blip TV hadn't fucking fallen through for him, he dodged a bullet. So to me, it's almost like he's fucking thankful for that. So yeah, I'm fucking counting Phil's racism then, fuck it. And that's the end of the game. Phil has now fucking finished. He's actually fucking recording gameplay for YouTube. That is going to be the end of DSP Bingo then. We're too shy of a full house. No free spaces today. No 100 likes for Phil. We only had 6 burps and 7 snorts. I'm going to refresh Phil's stream to see how he's doing right now. Wow, $10, Phil. Still impressive. He did just get a new member though. Ashton Bean, apparently a brand new fucking member, which means that Phil should be at 385. Goodness me. Anyway, it's not that bad. I mean, that was considering that we're fucking comparing it to fucking Friday's fucking shit show of a fucking goddamn. That was a torture fucking session on Friday. Today, far more relaxed and far more straightforward. I'm actually going to fucking end at a reasonable fucking time. It's only been a 2-hour stream, you know, and I'm fucking just going to say I'm ready to tap out. Got some good thumbnail material here. We've got this, for example. Let me just check Discord very quickly to see if anyone's done something good with it yet. And it's too soon. If anyone can do something clever with that, then by all means fucking go for it, you know what I mean? So, I have a feeling that might be the thumbnail for tomorrow. And maybe this is something clever I can get put on this fucking phone. But I'm going to wrap things up, guys. Thank you very much for joining me for some DSP Bingo. I do hope you enjoyed your weekend overall, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'll be back for some more DSP Bingo tomorrow, Monday, you know? So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for some more Bingo antics. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, as I said, and I will catch you all later on Monday. But until then, I'm going to end things how I always end things. I'm going to end things with the excellently talented Pixar Animations and his brilliant wee fucking video, Notorious PIG Contributions. So until then, have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace out.
September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah, money, oh, money, yeah, money, yeah, money, contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone.